Not that Xena. Hey there, shiny screamers. It's me, Not That Xena. Welcome into the stream. Happy time zone to you all. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Let me come through the chat and say hi to you the way I like to, with my face. I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the chat and I will make my way down. Welcome on in, Sir Chonkerton. Chonky was here before the stream started again, guys. top modding, but has gone on a lurky turkey to go get a McDonald's. I'm more than a bit jealous, mate. I'm more than a bit jealous. But let's get you a sprinkler Rooney of Xena dust as well. A sprinkler Rooney. Oh, hello. Why is that so broken? Where's your face? Where's the noise? My shout outs are broken. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see if I can fix that. Bear with me 1 second. Refresh. Let's try again. Why is everything always broken? Nah, it's still broken. Oh no, wait, it's not. I fixed it. Yay. Pro streamer. Welcome on in, Havoc, #1 officially in the chat. How are you doing today, Havoc? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. But most importantly, how are you doing? Elsa, hello. Thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. How are you today, Elsa? I hope you're doing good. And thank you for the host as well, Havoc. Appreciate you, friend. As we all know, hosts are going away on the 3rd of October. So we need to use them as much as possible. I will be, at some point, having to refresh all my stream scenes because, as you can see, I do have lots of reminders for people to host. And if it's going away, then I'm going to have to change all my scenes again. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks a whole bunch. But thank you for still hosting whilst we still can. Let's get those hosting, guys. Let's get them all in. It's almost time for the Xena show. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. Blaze, welcome on in. Thank you for the host, Blaze. How are you doing today, mate? I hope you're doing good. Let's get you a sprinkler Rooney of Xena dust. A sprinkler Rooney. But how are you doing? And Chaser, welcome in. Look, sorry can't stay, Your Highness. A busy day. I'll try and come back if I have time, but unlikely. No worries. You don't have to apologise. I hope your day goes well. I hope it's a busy, like a good busy day rather than a bad busy. Sometimes being busy can be good, but sometimes it can be stressful. So I hope it's the good kind. The good kind of busy. But enjoy your leggings. Secretly watching from work. No worries. Alone in the office today. I'm glad, because can you imagine if you were secretly watching at work and suddenly I found the shiny Arceus, screamed really loud, and everyone in your work was like, did I just hear a scream? Coming from Blaze's headphones. What's he up to? Chaser, thank you for claiming your daily shine look, and thank you for sending me some shine look. I'm gonna need it, guys. I'm gonna need it. And Blaze, thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. I wonder what delightful chaos Xena will bring today. Hopefully buckets and buckets full of delightful chaos. Also, what is my hair doing? The joys of having a white wall and dark hair. Look at that. Little floof. Just fix that. Phalanx, welcome on in. How are you doing, Phalanx? I hope you're doing good. It was great to see you on TikTok. Great to see you on TikTok. But thank you for claiming your daily shine look. How are you doing today? I'm screaming. Fingers, hello Fingers. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily shiny look as well. You love to see it. It's been a while. It has, Phalanx. It has. How have you been? How have you been? I think they hear my scream too. This is it. You're just a shiny screamer too, Blaze. It's just the way it has to be. I haven't been here for a while. Last time I was here, you did karaoke and did Never Gonna Give You Up. Oh my god, that was so long ago. That must have been... Was that for 400 followers? Hold on. I'm gonna go over to the VOD YouTube channel. I'm gonna find out. I should be able to find out. Give me a minute. But yeah, I'm sure we did that for like a 400 follower goal. I am thinking about bringing back a karaoke stream at some point for a goal. But we will see. We will have to see. Now, let me see if I can find it. That was when we did the Minnie Mouse cosplay. So good. Okay, Disney cosplay karaoke. I can't speak. What's wrong with me? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Let me have a goosey gander. Oh my god, this is so far back in time. Okay, I don't have the followers number on the screen. That's helpful, isn't it? But yeah, it was uploaded to YouTube on the 16th of September 2021. So it must have been a hot minute ago. A hot minute. It was a lot of fun though. I love that one. I love that one. But welcome on in, guys. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going back to our shiny Arceus Hunt. Yes, we're still here. Yes, we're still doing this. Yes, I have lost my mind. No, I don't want to talk about it. But today we should get up to 3,000 soft resets. If we don't get it before then, we could get it before then. Please let me get it before then. I've been trying to do some maths on it. Oh!
Xenosaurus Rex raid, can I get a roar? Xenosaurus Rex raid, can I get a roar? Can I get a roar?
Raw, welcome in, Raiders. Corey, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream today, my lovely? And thank you so much for trusting me with your wonderful community. Ooh, Horizon Forbidden West. Nice, nice. I've never played any of the Horizon games, but they look amazing. How was it? How was the stream? Let me know. For everyone who's new, who's come over on the raid, hello, my name is Xena. I'm not that Xena. I'm a chaotic Disney princess who screams at shiny Pokemon. And today, ooh, we are going to be shiny hunting Arceus. Look at us, waiting on the platform, staring God right in the face, and being like, are you going to stop judging us today and be a shiny? I doubt it. I doubt it. But welcome on in. Thank you so much again for the raid, Corey. And guys, if you haven't gone over and checked out Corey, please do. Corey the Smurf, a fantastic friend of the channel. Go over and check out wonderful, wonderful variety of content over there. So go and do it. Go and do the thing. Right, let me come back over to my chatting screen. Whee! Because I'm all over to one side like this, like, hi. I'm just catching up on the chat, so I will be down to you in a sec. In fact, I'm not even far behind on the chat. Look at me go. There's the raid, Smurf Squad raid, let's flip and go. Nerds of Oz, welcome in. Corey, welcome in. Matthias. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Welcome on in on the raid, how are you doing? Playing Apex right now, so I can barely talk. That's all good, Phalanx. Enjoy the Apex, enjoy. I hope you get them dubs. Spoken as a true FPS expert. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do not know what I'm talking about. It was good. I love the Horizon games. Highly recommended if open world games are your kind of thing. I have a question. Maybe you can answer this for me. The Horizon games, do they involve collecting things? Because I have seen one of my streamer friends playing Horizon, and they were going around collecting something. Does it have a collection system? If so, I might be interested, because I've realised that all the games I like are just to do with collecting things. Pokemon, and specifically now shiny Pokemon, and at the moment Disney's Dreamlight Valley is an obsession. I used to be obsessed with Stardew Valley. Essentially anything where I can collect things. If I can 100% something, then I will. Matthias, got you. Thank you very much for letting me know. Amazing, Matthias. I feel like I'm summoning Beetlejuice now, because I've just said it 3 times in a row. Thank you for the follow as well, appreciate it. Yes, there was a decent amount of collecting. I like collecting. When I was younger, for a little while, I considered collecting stamps. I don't think I ever actually got into it, but I might have collected a couple of stamps. Oh Lord, I'm admitting my stamp collecting on the internet. Lewis, welcome on in. Thank you for the host, my lovely bee, my hubby bee. For those of you who don't know, Limbo Lewis, I'm going to do a shout out. He's my husband. He's also a Pokemon streamer. Go over and check him out. Here he is. He looks like Jesus, so we call him Twitch Jesus. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Doodle-doo. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as his head. That's how Vegeta wins. Bye-bye. But that is my hubby P. Thank you for the shout out. You don't have to thank me for the shout out. Husband of mine. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Oh, I'm all over the place in the chat. What am I doing? It's a third-person shooter game, which isn't everyone's cup of tea. Oh, it's a third-person shooter. I didn't realise that. You know what? I don't have a problem with shooter games. It's just that I tend to be terrible at them because I've got really, really bad aim. Having said that, I played modded Minecraft before, where Lewis essentially tinkered around with the settings a little bit to give us really OP weapons. It was a modded version, and I was a range weapon. Maybe it wasn't actually. Maybe he didn't tinker the settings. Maybe it was just the mod Tinker's Construct, which gives you OP weapons. And I was a ranged weapon, and I had a bow that like used to blow people up. It was amazing. So maybe I am good at shooting. Maybe I just need to give myself a bit more credit. How many followers do I have now? 1,836 to be precise. All wonderful good beans. Love you all. Love you all. Wifey, hubby P. Also, Matthias, is that a Riolu emote? A Lucario emote? Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. Dino's played, Half-Life 2 once, and the Portal games, which are both third-person shooters, although Portal games aren't too shooty in the traditional sense. See, I feel like, in my head, Portal is not, I wouldn't classify it as a shooter, because the thing that makes me stressed about shooter games is the pressure of having to shoot something, like an enemy. Like, so in Portal, you're just moving around portal guns and stuff, you know, like portals. If you don't, there's not too much time pressure, although there are some time puzzles. But, Half-Life 2 was terrible. I'm still traumatized about that game. I think I did pretty well, but I was very stressed. Lucario, that's my boy! Is that your favourite Pokemon? Is that your favourite Pokemon? And Lewis Lewis is not feeling very well today, guys. Send your love to Lewis. Also, my eye is twitching. I know it's called Twitch, but can you not? Okay. Speaking of Twitch, should we do the Twitch and play the game? Shall we do the thing? Shall I sort my life out and start doing these Arceus resets? Because, you know, it ain't going to shine by itself. It ain't going to shine by itself. It is your favourite. I love it. I love it. Lucario's a solid choice. Right. Let me come over to me game screen. I did went over to the Nuzlocke scene then by mistake. Well done. Today is not the Nuzlocke, Xena. The scary moments would definitely made it worse for you in Half-Life 2 because it was the middle of the night on a 24-hour stream. This is true, but we did start playing it in the daylight, and I remember there was a bit where I was going around on a speedboat and I was just losing my mind. I hated that bit so much because not only was I having to drive a boat. Oh, I haven't set up my counter. 1 moment, please. Oh, there we go. Not only was I having to drive a boat, but I was trying to shoot people at the same time, and I was very, very confused. I can multitask, but not to that degree. Did I hear you say Larissa? I don't think so. I'm not sure what I could have said that sounded like Larissa, though. But welcome on in, nerds and mods. Welcome on in, Dunnigian. Here it begins. The Dunnigians begin. We've decided the translation for Dunnigian is either dog is gone or Dodo is gone. So the theory is Arceus has lost his dog or his Dodo. Either way, he's lost his pet. He's not happy about it. So if you do find Arceus is missing Dodo or missing dog, do let us know. It's been many weeks now. It's very sad to be without your pet. So, you know, if you've seen it, let us know. Oh, never mind. Sounds like my name. Oh, no. That thing when, like, you hear your name in real life and you're like, did someone say my name? And no one did, but it's just like, oh, sorry. Larissa's an amazing name, though. I don't think I know any Larissas. I like it, though. I like it a lot. That's a pity, mate. I hope you feel better soon. I'm doing good. Office day today and all alone. I'm all alone again. Wait, that's not the song I'm thinking of. That's On the Road Again. Oh, my God. All by myself. It's alright, Blaze. You're never alone. Not when the stream's around. Al, welcome on in. How are you doing? I came in to shoot people. What just happened? Oh, sorry. We were talking about when I played Half-Life 2 on our 24-hour stream. Back in the day. I wasn't very good at it. But welcome on in, Alf. How are you doing? Ladavi, welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily Shylock. How are you doing today, mate? Hope you're doing good. Sending you the healing vibes. And Matthias, thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. 21%. It's not too bad. Actually, I haven't checked mine, have I? Oh no, I'm worried about this now. Oh, 36. Well, it's better than 1, which it has been before. Many times. Then again, we all know the bot is a liar. This is confirmed. Absolutely confirmed. Although, there was one day where it really didn't lie. Someone had 100% shiny luck, and they ended up getting 2 shinies in the same Dynamax adventure in Sword and Shield. The problem is, they then didn't know which one to take. So, it's, you know, if you ask for 100% shiny luck, beware, it could be a curse in disguise. It could be a curse in disguise. Drade, welcome on in, Drade. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Had me worried. Don't worry, Alf. Only shooting in games, never shooting in real life. That's naughty. I'm good, thanks. Going shopping soon. I hope the shopping goes good. I hope it goes good. Food shopping, clothes shopping, other shopping. Insert shopping here. What kind of shopping? Thank you for the shiny look. Geeky Fat, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in, you legend, you absolute legend. How are you? How are you, Geeky? And thank you for claiming your daily shiny look as well, Trade. Thank you. My luck, why? Oh, 9%. That's not good. That is not good. Maybe take a break from shiny hunting today. Although, like we said, the bot does lie. So maybe it's just trying to fool you and be like, no shiny hunting today. And then you'll shiny hunt, you'll find the shiny. I think the bot's just vengeful. So you're gonna pick up a new GPU today. Ooh, that's exciting. Graphics processing unit, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I've learned a computer thing. Look at me go. That's exciting though. RX. Oh my god, that's many numbers. One of them. Why is it I see? Right, I'm starting to think I'm not dyslexic, but I'm starting to think I might have like a mild issue with anything that's like lots of numbers and letters together. I really struggle with abbreviations for things. So the amount of times that I have to sit and really think about what order things go in VGC. I'm still not sure if I've said it the right way around. VGC, not VCG. This is what I mean. Like, why can... Oh, I'm bad at abbreviations. Oh, good in the hood. Glad to hear it, Geeky. Geeky, have you... have you opened your Stream Deck recently? That sounds like a weird thing to say. I had a software update on my Stream Deck that seemed to suggest that it was more compatible with OBS 28 now. So I wondered if you've had that come up. And if you've installed it and if that's helped. Because I know you were having issues with your Stream Deck as well. Well, absolute legend. No, you. No, you. Wait. Dyscalculia? Maybe. Isn't that when you have problems with numbers? Mine's like... Oh, have you said that later down? Dyscalculia? Can't speak. Is numbers dyslexia? Dyslexia isn't just one thing. Think of it as a jigsaw puzzle. That's a great way to think about it. So maybe I do have like something going on. The thing is, I can work with it. It's fine. But if I ever get abbreviations the wrong way around and don't have a clue what an abbreviation is, then please don't judge me. Oh, hey, someone's back from McDonald's. Hi, Sir Chunkerton. How are you doing? What did you get from Macca's? Why am I asking you this? You get the same thing every single time. But I can't remember what it is. Sausage and egg McMuffins. Times 2, times 3. Hash browns. Do you get hash browns? I'm not sure if you get hash browns. Tell me again what you get. Because now I want a McDonald's. I'm thinking about it. Have to try it again. Thank you. No worries, Geeky Pat. I'm sorry that what I managed to do with mine didn't work for yours. I thought I'd cracked some kind of secret code, but apparently not. Mostly, I was just pressing buttons, uninstalling and reinstalling things, and hoping for the best. Don't be alarmed, it's chunky! Hash browns from Mackie D's are the absolute best. This is true. This is facts. Is there any better hash brown? I don't get hash browns and you scold me for it, that's it. Because you're an absolute fool. Who doesn't get hash browns from McDonald's? In all fairness, if you don't like them, then you don't like them. That's fair. But you're wrong. Oh, but you got them today! Wait! So you do... Oh, so you do like them, it's just that you normally don't have a preference for them. Got it. Got it. To be fair, I can sort of agree, because back in the day in high school, you used to have the option of getting like chicken burger with some chips. But I used to prefer having 2 chicken burgers rather than having chicken burger and chips sometimes. You know, I like chips. I'm going down a road here. I'm going down a road. Love the hash browns. Put them in my McGriddles. We don't have McGriddles here in the UK, but I've heard about the mystical McGriddle, and I need one in my life at some point. Yeah, what's a McGriddle? So, oh my god, it's... How would I describe it? Matthias, maybe you'd be better at describing it because you've actually experienced it. But I've seen pictures of it and it looks amazing. Then again, fast food pictures sometimes don't exactly look like well, they don't look like they're advertising sometimes. Like if I get them if I get them, I get the meal, but most times I have a drink at home, so I don't need the meal combo. Fair. Yeah, fair. We don't get them in the UK. It's really sad. Hold on. I'm going to find a picture of one to show Lewis. McGriddle. If I could spell it right. It's kind of like, yeah, they're kind of like pancakes almost. I think. They're like pancakey. Oh my god, my eye is twitching all over the place. So, fried bacon, a scrambled egg flap. Sorry. And maple cheese between 2 maple flavoured griddle pancakes. Embossed with the McDonald's logo. I hope it comes embossed all the time.
You can get it with spam in Hawaii.
What? Pancakes. It's an absolutely delicious sandwich. I'm all about sweet and savoury mixed together, so I'm all over that like a rash. I heard pancakes. Shade's like, I'm summoned by pancakes. We're talking about McGriddles. Sausage, egg, cheese, and the buns are pancakes infused with syrup. Oh my god. Give me it immediately. Why is spam only available in the Hawaiian Mackies? Because spam is like a delicacy in Hawaii, right? Like, I see a lot of spam recipes in Hawaiian, like when I watch videos about like what I ate in a day that's themed on Hawaii. Spam. It's British, but Hawaiians just really like spam. In all fairness, like, the UK eats a lot of curry, but isn't that, so that's Indian in origin. Although certain ones aren't, like tikka masala is actually a British invention. Facts. How did I go from pancakes to spam to curry? Help me. No wonder I'm hungry every time I stream, guys. We need to stop this. It's a shame I only have pancakes on pancake day, to be fair, Chaser. Like, I tend to not have pancakes full stop. I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to make them. When we were on holiday, they had a pancake station. That was delicious. Lots of Nutella. Ooh. Never had a curry. Oh my god. I love a curry. But then again, some people would say that I don't actually like proper curry. Because I like very mild curries. I'm not a big spice person. I'm not a spice girl. So yeah, I tend to go for like korma, butter chicken. But it's still delicious. Food tangent, it's always the case. Like, we should start doing, every single stream, we should start counting how long it takes for the whole conversation to just be veered towards food. Every single time. Robin, welcome on in. How are you doing, Robin? I hope you're doing good. Great to see you. How are you doing? I don't like spice either, Drade. We are spiritually connected right now. I recommend, if you're going to try curry, go for a korma, go for a butter chicken. If you like creamy things, then you'll like both of those. They're very, like, creamy, quite sweet. I'd say there's no spice in them whatsoever, to be honest. there probably is, but, like, you can't taste it. And I'm a spice wuss. An absolute spice wuss. So I know how to make them, but I don't like, oh, God, I'm scrolling too far. Don't like eating pancakes. Wait. Oh my god, I've missed so many messages, sorry. I'm all over the place. And so's Arceus, apparently, he's up in the air. But I don't like eating pancakes alone. Oh, I get you. So it's more of like a social kind of event. A social event. Food is always a top topic. This is true. A top topic. Oh my god, I had a spicy curry a couple of days ago. But it was weird. My mouth was fine, but my eyes were streaming and my nose was running. Oh my god, yeah. I've seen this happen to my dad on many occasions. He's like, oh, it's not spicy in my mouth, but he's just like there crying. Maybe he was just lying though. Thanks for the pats, not feeling well. Wash your hands post-pat. Yeah, always wash your hands. We're hoping that Lewis doesn't have COVID. We're thinking it's not. We're thinking it's just an extreme flu. But he is going to take a COVID test at some point just to check. I've also not been feeling 100%, but I'm definitely not feeling as bad as Lewis. Like, I've had like a little kind of tickly throat. And I've had like a bit of nausea and headache. And that's about it. And a little bit of sneezes. I've been sneezing a lot more than normal. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. It's Lewis who needs the help. I look like a mess. A hot mess. Literally, because your mouth... Well, your mouth wasn't on fire. Your eyes were, though. Is it... Wait. If it's like middle, I could do it. Like middle spice? Ah, so maybe you can do a bit more spice than me. Anyways, I need to actually make a call, so I'm going to vanish for a bit. No worries, Chaser. Get that call done. They sell spam in Dutch supermarkets? Ooh. I've not had a lot of spam. I think I've definitely had it. I remember as a child rejecting spam with passion. We were doing a project about World War II in school. And we went on a field trip, and they made us a field trip. Am I American? On a school trip. On a school trip. And we had to, they were like, you have to pack something that's a packed lunch from that era. And spam was one of the things I ate a lot of. Because, you know, it's in a tin, it keeps well and stuff. But I refused to have spam on my sandwiches. So I had cheese sandwiches. And we had to just make up a little story that my mum was like a really kind World War II mum. And used all of the cheese ration on my cheese sandwiches. What a brat. So I don't like any of these things. And hi everyone else in blah, blah. Hi everyone else in chat, and also lovely Zena Cop, thank you for the host. Welcome on in. How are you doing, Cop? I hope you're doing good. Let's get you a sprinkle of Zena dust. But thank you for the host. Hosts are greatly appreciated. Hosts are being removed on the 3rd of October. And in an act of defiance, I'm saying let's get in as many hosts as possible before they get removed. Just to really show Twitch who's boss. I'm really sassy today. I'm so sorry. Hope you're feeling better soon. But washing your hands after touching someone feels so rude. Just like, hug. Now, excuse me. I just need to go and eat. You weren't eating it in the traditional Indian way and rubbing your eyes. Oh no. Just like eating it with your hands and then suddenly there's just like curry in your eye. Ow. That would burn. Absolutely burn. Thank you so much. It's not rude. I'd recommend if I recommend it. True. You have said it's okay. I must admit, just before I started streaming, I was like, love you, Lewis. And I was going to give you a kiss, and I went, I probably shouldn't. I don't want to get the lurgy. One Child Ration Destroyer. Could have been your Twitch name. God, imagine having to explain that to everyone who came in. Why is your name One Child Ration Destroyer? Well. Doing good, thank you. How are all you lovely today? Thank you for the show. You're very welcome, Cup. You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thank you. Doing all right. Can't complain, mustn't grumble. Plan on going for a hike soon. Ooh. All the way to... Oh my god, I'm going to say this wrong. Is it Brugge? Bruges? Bruges? Brugge. Bruges. Which is a 333 kilometre hike. Wait, what's that in miles? That's a lot. We'll take a week to get there by foot. Wait, hold on. What? Are you going to have breaks on the way? Or are you just going to walk non-stop? Wait, I'm confused. That's a lot of miles. Wow. 206.917 miles. Or 205 if you want to, wait, round it down? No, wait. Round it up. 207. Lewis beat me to it. Wait, hold on, Robin. So what are you going to do? Walk a bit of it every day and, like, stay in hotels? Or are you, like, going to... I'm asking about the logistics here. I'm very interested. But I didn't use a calculator. I'm very proud of you, Blaze. God, I wouldn't even know how many kilometres go into a mile. And I used to do running. I should remember that. Let me think about this. Is 1 mile about 1.66 kilometres? I don't know. Ah, yes, I was about to search miles for it. We got you. So wait, what are you gonna do, Robin? Like, don't say if you don't want to. But like, are you gonna walk like part of it a day and then stay in a hotel, or like walk part of it, go back home, and then like drive to the part where you got to and start again? I feel like I'm being really stupid right now, asking stupid questions I should know the answer to. I call that an autism advantage. It's a great advantage. No, my eyes were fine. They were just doing a cry. Just doing a little cry. Give you back. Thank you for the shiny look. Got a backpack and a 10. Ooh, again got a sleeping bag. No, wait, Robin. I'm about to blow your mind. You probably already seen this. Again got a sleeping bag, did you say? Oh my god. Oh my god. 205 if you cut across the field in Antwerp. Oh my god. Lewis. Okay, I'm back from the call, which was thankfully quick. I have an induction date either Monday, or this afternoon, depending on when the other call arrives. That's exciting. What's the induction for, if you don't mind me asking, Chaser? Yo, Gengar, I love the Gengar hoodie. Let me see if it's still available. It's from the Pokemon Center UK. Matthias, I don't want to make you part from your money. But I think they might have a Lucario one. I'm pretty sure that's the one I don't have. I have the Mimikyu one. And I have the Gengar one. Oh, I'm just on the Pokemon website. I'm meant to be on the Pokemon Center. No! Wrong one. Although it depends if you can get Pokemon Center where you're at. So Pokemon Center UK, because I know they don't deliver to some places. It's really annoying. Yep, they still have it. So they have a Gengar one. Wait, I thought they had a Mew one then as well. I was like, I beg your pardon. Hold on. I'm gonna post a Lucario one in the chat for you. I'm not trying to enable you, Matthias, I promise. But just have a look. I'm such an enabler. At this point, can I have a sponsorship? What?
I'm not sure if I missed something. Did you just link Lucario?
Yeah, because I'm talking about Lucario.
Yeah, I missed something.
It's alright, you will. It's warehouse work, I believe, temporary. Well, that's good. That's good. Hopefully, induction soon. That's not chasing. You got this. You lying. I'm not lying. I promise I'm not lying. It exists. It's real. It's real, Matthias. It's real. I'm in the USA. Does this mean you can get it? I'm not sure if people from the USA can get from UK Pokemon Center. Quick, I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a look for you. I'm going to go on the FAQ page and see where they deliver to. Unless someone already knows. Does anyone know? Would they ship to the US? We need to find out. This is very important. Shipping. Here we go. So United Kingdom. Standard shipping. Oh, here you go. We're currently only able... No! They only ship to... Wait. It's on the US site too! Ah! Thank you, Lewis. I was going to say, yeah, the UK one only does United Kingdom. That's really sad. I mean, I thought it might be the case. But it's on the US one. My parents are on holiday in Belgium. Ooh, at the moment. So I decided to join them halfway on their way back. Oh, that's lovely. Luckily, I'm allowed to travel with them back. Otherwise, I will not make it back. You've got this. You've got this. I don't want to sound like your mum, but make sure you're staying safe as well with all of the camping and stuff. I'm sure it'll be a great adventure. And also, I really want a Gengar sleeping bag as well. Brain doing a die today. My brain's doing a die every day. Thank God, shipping is such a pain. It really is. Let's go! So, I may or may not be getting an next paycheck. Oh my God. I love the fact that you joined the stream for the first time today and I've already made you buy something from Pokemon. I mean, obviously, you like Pokemon. That's probably why you're sticking around and also have a Lucario emote. But I feel really bad. I'm so sorry. I do this all the time with Kurtwig as well. Kurtwig also makes me try and buy things from Pokemon Center too, though. So, it works both ways. But yes, they're honestly such good quality hoodies and they're so comfortable. So, like, it is good. Xena, the ultimate guerrilla marketer. Can someone make a clip of this and send it to Pokemon Center and be like, this is why I should get a sponsorship? Then again, are they going to sponsor someone who's essentially just already promoting the product for free? Probably not. Like, let the mug carry on doing it. Dang, I'm not obvious. I'd kill for a new hoodie. But I wish I had, like, a Piplup or an Eevee. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. It would be adorable. I have an Eevee onesie. And I have a Snorlax, like, onesie dress. But, you know, a Piplup hoodie. I think I've seen Piplup onesies somewhere. Really had to pull myself for that one. Yeah, it was a struggle. It was a struggle, Corey. By the way, Corey, if you do need to go and like raid and run, go and get some sleep, some food, you're in Aussieland, aren't you? So I was gonna say it must be getting on for later on in the evening for you, maybe. I'm terrible at time zones, so I can't actually tell. But if you do need to go and like get yourself some rest or whatever, feel free to do it, my friend. Feel free. We want you to take care of yourself. Is important. Oh God, I just need to press a random button on my stream deck again, guys. I need to just move that ever so slightly over to the right. In all fairness, I probably would have only touched the Discord button. But while we're here, should we do it? If anyone would like to join our Discord community, it's a wonderful community of people. All Pokemon people, all the Pokemon peeps. It's the community that I share with my wonderful husband, Limbo Lewis, who is also Pokemon a streamer extraordinaire. So feel free. I'll also post my socials in the chat too. I am on Twitter, although I barely say anything of use, but you know, maybe one day I will. The main places I am active on are TikTok, and I'm trying to get more active on YouTube. So keep your eyes peeled, because I'm going to bring shorts back to the YouTube channel. It's been a little break for the shorts, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back, baby. I've got plans to do a TikTok short series where I hunt for shiny Arceus. And shiny Arceus? No! Not Arceus, that's what I'm doing now! Darkrai, you fool! Because, essentially, I really need to get these shiny hunts done. Ideally, before Scarlet and Violet come out. And right now, we are panicking. We're running out of time, guys. The hunt for Pokemon merch brings many together. It does indeed, Chaser. It does indeed. Break, coffee time. Enjoy your coffee break. Enjoy your coffee break, please. I blame you for my empty wallet. Nah, blame me instead. It's all good. Also, I'm so hyped for the launch of Overwatch 2. Ooh, it's coming this Tuesday. So, Lewis, see that if you want to play, it's going to be free. Ooh, wait. When you say it's going to be free, do you mean it's going to be free on, like, Game Pass or something? Because neither of us have Game Pass. Or is it just full-on free? I will take the blame for this one. There are Piplup onesies, but they're so expensive. No! Guys, thank you for these hosts as well. I'll thank you individually as I get down in the chat. I'm a little bit behind because I'm waffling. I'm in the US, so it's 1 AM, but basically operate on Aussie time. That's fair, that's fair. Maybe I'm getting confused because you co-stream collab with Queer Noob a lot. Caden? I'm concerned that I'm getting their real name incorrect. But I know it's Queer Noob is their Twitch name. I think Queer Noob is an Aussie streamer. I think. I'm probably getting that wrong as well, to be honest. Terrible. Corey is an honorary Aussie. Oh, there you go. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. Did you hear the other day that Pokemon Company got really weirdly anti-Nuzlocke? Yeah, I heard about this. It was very strange. Bringing back shorts in October sounds kind of chilly to me. Lord above, give me strength. It's alright, I just wear a pair of tights, it'll be fine. Sounds smart. I don't think you've ever seen Gargamel down there.
Gargamel.
What, from the Smurfs?
Yeah, Smurfs.
Oh, because Corey the Smurf. Why am I so dumb? I was like, what? Where's this come from? Voiceless, welcome on in. Thank you for claiming your daily shine look. And Chunky, thank you for claiming your daily shine look as well. Guys, if you haven't done it already, do it. It costs you 10 channel points. That's it, just 10. And it means you can check yourself in for the stream, check your daily shine look, and also count up how many times you've been here. It's a cool time. It's a cool time. Chunky's been here 24 times. Well, I never. 1 AM! Ah! Thank you for the posture check as well. I am literally in prawn mode right now. It's because I'm leaning close to the screen. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited in anticipation of the non-shiny Arceus. Chaser, thank you for the host. Voices, thank you for the host as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Overwatch 2 seems nice, but they're closing Overwatch at the same time. Oh! So you're forced to play 2, which is stinky. That's a little bit rubbish, because surely won't you lose all your progress from Overwatch? I'm guessing you make progress. Like, build characters. Like, well, they're set characters, but you know what I mean? Like, build up their skills and stuff. Yeah, I saw this. Turns out it was, mistranslated by a well-known PokeTuber. Oh, this is the Nuzlocke thing. Right, okay. They have 0 issues in Nuzlocke, but they won't promote randomized or edited ROMs, which is understandable from their viewpoint. Yeah. That makes sense. So they're fine with you playing, for example, Pokemon Sword and Shield with a Nuzlocke rule on top of it. Because the thing is, that doesn't cause them any problems. It's when you get the ROM hacks, the hacks, the things that are playing around with their intellectual property, essentially. That's fair. Thank you for the shiny look. Yep, Caden and I are besties. Caden's lovely. Love Caden. The game will be free. There are in-game purchases like battle passes. But it's not required to have a good time. So it's kind of in similar vein to Fortnite then, I guess, because Fortnite's free to play, but has like payable bits. I mean, I could give it a go, Robin, but I don't think you'll want to play with me. We were talking about this before. I'm not very good at shooter games because I don't know how to aim properly. But if you want to risk it, is it a team game? I feel like the reason I avoid like shooty games that are in like team games is because it takes me all the way back to sports in school, where it's just like, hi, I'm Xena, I can't catch a bull, can I be in your team? And everyone's like, no. Of course you can't. Twinny! Gatwig! Welcome on in. How are you doing, Twinny? I hope you're doing good. Are you working today? Is it going good? I hope it is. My eye is twitching. Can anyone see it twitching, or can I just feel it twitching? It's this one here. It doesn't help if I touch it. Maybe it's not twitching. Maybe it's just tight. Maybe it's muscular. I don't know. Oh! Luckily, Overwatch 1 will be made into a category to choose to play as game mode. Oh, okay. So, do you keep your progress then? And Kate, thank you for claiming your daily Shiana luck. Oh my god, 69%. Nice. Creepy, welcome on in. If a vampire bites a zombie, does that zombie become a vampire, or does the vampire become a zombie? I don't know! Wait. Oh my god, I'm so confused. I don't know! Maybe they both become some kind of hybrid? Vampombi. Zompire. Zombpire. Yes. I hate this question. My brain hurts. It hurts my brain too. How are you doing today, Creepy? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for hurting all our brains. I'm a little bit sad because they're removing the level system. Oh, because I've leveled all the way to 743 in 2 years, and now it'll just be for nothing. I hate that. I hate when they remove a certain system that you've worked hard on. It's sad. Hope you're okay, Twino. Yes, working from home. Loving it. Goals. Absolute goals. But yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. To be fair, guys, I didn't sleep very well last night, but I think I'm feeling okay on it. It just took me a long time to get to sleep, and I was very restless. Very restless. Understandable, but I feel a little disappointed. Randomized looks like it's breathed so much life into the older games that they don't even sell anymore. They're not taking much of a revenue hit from them, but I feel like it's another example of the Pokemon Company failing to reach out and connect with their community, and more specifically their content creators who rely on randomizers for more content. It's a very good point. I do sort of see both sides of the argument. I can see how randomizers definitely keep things fresh. Wouldn't it be amazing if some point in the future, in the main series games, they did like some kind of, and I think this is something we've sort of discussed before, vaguely, but some kind of difficulty scaler on Pokemon games. So, for example, you could do it on an easy mode, do it on a difficult mode. So, like, it would adjust maybe, like, the levelings of the Pokemon at first. Wouldn't it be amazing if they could add something into Pokemon games that could do a randomized game? The problem there would be the connectivity, I guess, to things like Pokemon Home. So, if you're doing a randomized playthrough, they might not want you to be able to take those Pokemon and put them into Home because you'd have more chance of rare respawns. So I can see why it would be problematic, but it would be interesting if they could do something like that. It would be interesting. Perhaps both. Like they just switch roles. Yeah, that could be possible, Chaser. That could be possible. Oh my god, I can't wait. Hi. A vampire. It's so cute. Why is that cute to me? A vampire. The zombie becomes a vampire zombie, and the vampire becomes a zombie vampire. It just makes sense, Corey. It just makes sense. This question hurts my brain since 7 in the morning. Be in pain with me. We can all be in pain together. Maybe our collective one brain cells, each individual one brain cell we have, can combine together and come up with a solution. Also, I'm completely down to teach how to play. Luckily, there are several different characters, each with their own differences in aim and abilities. I'm not a hits can. Sorry if I don't know what that is. Because Overwatch was my first shooter game as well, but that's why I play characters like Junkrat and Moira, which need timing and good predictions to aim. Oh my god, timing and good predictions. That doesn't sound like... Is there a character, Robin, that can go invisible, so people can't see? Like a stealthy person. A stealthy long-distance person. So someone who doesn't get near to people and can be quiet and stealthy. I feel like I could do that. I'm good at stealth. It's what I normally used to do in Dead by Daylight, is crouch and walk around. From Gen 1 to Gen 2. It's probably why, from Gen 1 to Gen 2, that's confusing when we're doing Pokemon. To Gen A and Gen B. I had the perk that made you walk faster when you were crouching as well. Don't judge me, okay? Sorry for the spam. No, that's not spam at all. That's not spam at all. an interesting thought. Isaac, welcome on in. How are you doing? Very true, but considering randomizers and ROM hacks get made for modern games as well, that's a good point. I think it's very fair on them to have a blanket rule in it. They aren't doing anything to prevent it, but just won't promote them. When it comes to it's their IP, and when you've got people pirating, modding, and otherwise breaking the Pokemon terms of service, they're totally within their right to take the standpoint. Yeah, especially like when it's things like certain ROM hacks where people can like essentially make, well, they can do whatever they want with them because it's a ROM hack. So they can make it not very PG, which is very against Pokemon TOS, and many other things against TOS. So I get it. I can see the other side of like the argument that randomizers do keep things fresh and stuff. So it's really tricky. I mean, the good thing that Pokemon sort of do, I guess, is try and revamp the old gen, so do remakes, to try and keep it fresh. Although I'd argue with something like Diamond and Pearl, it was a bit of a bust, in my opinion. I'm sure some people really liked it, but I was a bit like, I felt like more could have been done. Oh, favourite food and favourite drink? Welcome in, Cage. That's a question and a half right there. So, favourite drink, I mean, basically, the main things I drink are water and coffee. I do occasionally have a fizzy beverage, but not very often. It just makes me very burpy. Sorry for sharing. So I'd probably say we'll go for coffee, because I don't think water can be my favourite. I feel like people might judge me for being a bit boring if I say that. So we'll go for a nice coffee. Ooh. And favourite food is like asking a parent to choose a favourite child. You shouldn't do that. But I'll pick one, and it can be one of my favourites. I do like pizza a lot, and we're having pizza for dinner, so it's on my mind. But welcome in, Cage. How are you doing? And Fingers, thank you for the shiny look. Ventura, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Let's get you a sprinkle of Xenodust, my lovely. But how are you? Thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. Did you see Wiglet? I did. I can't look at Wiglet without thinking about a very specific thing, and it bothers me every single time. But, you know, in Monsters, Inc., Randall has... Oh. There is a vibe. You know, Randall has that assistant called Fungus, and when he gets put in the scream the scream extractor, and he goes all white with pink lips. That's Wiglet. Don't try and tell me it's not. To me, that is Wiglet, except maybe just infinitely less long. I mean, we could put him put him in a stretcher or something and make him long. That's really morbid now I think about it. Don't do that. Monsters have feelings too. Yes, oh, Sombra. She can turn invisible and hack people so they can't use their abilities. Okay, that's who I want to play as. I like that. That sounds sneaky and stealthy. And oh my god, am I becoming a Slytherin more and more every day? I think I might be. That sounds like a really kind of Slytherin tactic. I am a Ravenclaw, but I feel like my Slytherin is coming out. She also hacks HP packs around the map so only your team can use them. Yes. Sombra also has a translocator, which is a pretty small device that you can use to teleport with. This sounds amazing. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, still the best remake for sure. Ooh. If a turtle loses its shell, do they consider themselves naked or homeless? Oh no, that's really sad. Also, I'm trying to think what a naked turtle would look like. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yes. Thank you for the shiny look. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for trying. Glad you're doing good too. And thank you for claiming your daily shiny look, Robin, as well. Thank you for the ferret as a vibe chaser. Wigglet is snot from the ground. Wait, snot's green, isn't it? Wigglet is going on my team. To be fair, it could be interesting. It's very long. I want to know what the shiny looks like. Why is this always the thing I want to know? I care about very little in the Pokemon games. Apart from, I wonder what that looks like as a shiny. I'm very basic, okay? Yeah, I totally get that point, but yeah, considering the size of the franchise, wish I would do more. I know it's totally up to them, but from personal POV, wish I would do more, yeah. Especially when they know there is a big market for randomizers at Nuzlocke. Why not build those mechanics into the game as optional features? Many ROM hacks have done it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It could be, they could do it, essentially, so that there could be a game mode in it that is a randomized game mode, but anything you catch in that game mode can't be put into Pokemon Home, for example. There could be a way they could do that. Oh! Ali and Max Scott! Ali! Morning, friend! Morning! Ali? Oh my god, 13 months. What the actual heck? How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing good. And how is Ali wife Scott? Ali? Ali, has Babby been born yet? Is Babby here? I'm terrible at timekeeping, so I can't tell whereabouts in Babby formation it is. In Babby formation? No, in pregnancy. In pregnancy and birth. Why did I say in baby formation? Is the baby born? I hope you're doing good, though. I hope you're doing good. Where am I at in the chat? I've lost my place. Wiglet is adorable now. I'll protect it with my life. Convergent evolution hype. It is very interesting. It is interesting. I'm unsure about it, but I don't hate it. I don't think I hate any of the new Pokemon. I mean, the one I'm most unsure about, which is probably the pseudo legendary, or we don't really know. But you know, Armor Rouge and Ceruledge. I'm not super keen on Armor Rouge. Something about it freaks me out a little bit, and I don't really know why. It puts me on edge. I don't like Wiglet, and for that reason, it will be in my team. The team of hatred. Mr. Kurtwig, thank you for the host. How are you doing, Mr. Kurtwig? I just noticed the pun in the stream title. Wait, what pun? Why did an accidental pun?
Yeah, Arceus' special move is Judgment.
I think someone told me this before and I completely forgot. But the reason I put it in is because Arceus is judging me. Every time I walk up to it, he's glaring down at me and I hate it so much. Well, imagine Wiglet shiny being green, perfect snot, non-shiny is white, snot, slime snot. Oh no, you're right, snot can be white. Oh no. I can't see it now. What's the... I don't think I should ask this question, Creepy. What's the pink nose then? Someone like stuck a Smartie up the nose or something. She's got embedded into the snot. I can't believe this is a conversation I'm having on the internet. Does this Pokemon look like a Smartie in snot? Maybe. Maybe it's shiny or just be its nose changes colour. That's what happens with normal Diglett, right? Isn't the turtle shell part of it? Like it's physically a part of it? It probably is, to be honest. Like an exoskeleton? That's probably the wrong word because that's for beetles and bugs, but you know what I mean. Yeah, PSA, do not remove a turtle shell, please. Yeah, don't do that. Oh my god, double mod man! Ali Max Scott with his double mod swords. Father Christmas! Father Christmas! Randomize should be a game plus mode. Yeah, that would be good. It would be good. It'd be interesting to see how they'd implement it. Not yet! Nearly baked! Due October the 26th. It's so soon. It's so soon. The baby is nearly done. The bun's nearly out of the oven. But I'm sending you all of the good vibes. I hope everything goes well. And I'm just so excited for you. Another baby Max Scott. Hype. Baked. Good morning all. I hear the use of Mr. Kurtwig is nice. You know what, Kurtwig? Like I've heard the use of Mr. Kurtwig is marriage material, and I've heard there might be another Kurtwig around that has swooped in and claimed the marriage material. Hey, Kurtwig, you were in my dream the other night, by the way. I just thought I'd let you know, as I remembered this. Well, lots of people. Sparky Tom was in the dream as well. There was lots of people who were on, these are the two I remember, but lots of people from Twitch were in my dream the other night. And we'd been at some kind of drama course or like an audition. We'd all auditioned for something. And I decided to give out necklaces and bracelets to everyone to say thank you for coming to the audition. And Kurtwig, you didn't like the necklace or bracelets that I was offering. And you insisted that I go to New Look and buy you a camo print choker necklace. You know, like the ones that are like tight to the neck, like a ribbon kind of necklace. So I went to New Look and I bought you the necklace. I think that just says everything you need to know about our friendship. I would do anything for you, Kurtwig. Even buy you a camouflage print choker necklace from New Look in a dream. Now I'm hungry. Oh no. Oh no. And Matthias, okay, so I'm gonna head off to bed as it's about 2 AM. Oof. Night, Cena. It was a pleasure to meet you. I shall stop by next time. We'd love to have you back here. And I need to have a full report on the Lucario hoodie when you receive it, when it is ordered. But thank you so much for coming in on the raid, and thank you for sticking around and hanging out. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Sleep well, Matthias. Sleep well. All good, thanks, Cena. You, I'm doing good. Thank you, Mr. Kurtwig. Glad you're doing good. Joe, welcome on in. How are you? How are you? Thank you for claiming your daily shine look, and thank you for the shiny look as well. And the appreciation. I appreciate you, Joe. Don't forget, though, If Pokemon created their own standalone, non-online, unable to transfer Pokemon out Nuzlocke randomizer mode, they would be forced to prevent all non-official Nuzlocke randomizers. Yeah, good point. Good point. So once they create their own, then it's like the ones that exist would be stepping on their toes and their intellectual property more so. Yeah. So at least now how it is, people have the freedom to make them as they wish. True. Oh god, Chunky, that gamble, no! It's the Lego piece lost in the nose of children. Oh my god. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm not going to go and try this, and I don't recommend anyone else does. Like, how big of a Lego piece could you fit in your nose? Like, so when I was like, oh god, if it was a six, like, what are they called? Six stickles. Are they called stickles? The little blobs on the top. Am I making up words? If it was one of them, that might not fit in my nose. But like one of the 1-block ones might. The pink thing is a bean. Is it a baked bean? Mr. Kerwig! Thank you for the host, Joe, as well. Thank you. You're so sweet. Wait, there's a Mr. Kerwig and a Kerwig? There is indeed, Robin. There is indeed. Mr. Kerwig is Kerwig's hubby. They are hubby and wife. I dropped my controller onto the keyboard. Oh no! Oh no! That's just how I would do it if it was Game Freak. That's fair, Cage. That's fair. Oh my god, what a segue. Oh yeah, you were in my dream last night. I just realised as well, maybe I shouldn't be telling people things like this. Maybe it's a bit weird. Sorry if I overstepped the line. Segue needs to be used more often. Is that how I say it?
Segway.
Oh, Segway? That's not how you spell Segway. Oh, I've been spelling it S-E-G-W-A-Y.
Like those are the
like
segways.
the ones you ride on. I thought it was just the same. Sass Twig. You're joking me. I adore camo print. I told you. We're just in sync. I just know these things without you even telling me. You just really wanted that camo print choker necklace. You really wanted it. Oh lord, I dread it when I dream of other people because it's never good. To be fair, like most of the time, like when I have other people in my dream, like it's generally quite well-behaved shenanigans. It's just weird stuff, like I say. Like all of us going to a drama audition and then me handing out necklaces. Like, why is this what I dreamed of? Why? I've never seen camo print. Oh my god. I really need like a camo print jumper or something so I can wear it on stream and I can be like, guys, I'm not here. I'm invisible. Camo mode. Much better. Dream tag team. I've got special invisibility glasses. special camo invisibility glasses. Depends on how big your nose is. I could definitely fit a bigger Lego piece in than you, Xena. Heck, I could fit the whole Hogwarts Lego set up by Honker. That would be very dangerous. Don't do that. But in all fairness, I have a smaller nose than you, and I also have a nose piercing, which means it might be difficult to maneuver the Lego brick into my nose. I can't believe I'm thinking about this in this level of detail, that I'm now considering, like, how would I get the Lego brick in behind the piercing? I mean, I could pull it out. I don't know if you guys know I have a piercing. It's very small. You can't really see it. You can only really see, I mean, it just looks like I've got dirt on my nose. You've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Did you know? Just there. It's not dirt, it's a piercing. And funny story about the piercing. This is the exact same stud I got it pierced with because I don't know how to take it out. I'm gonna have to work it out one day, but I can't get it out of my nose. I'm not, like, desperate to get it out of my nose, but, you know, at some point I probably am going to need to. But yeah, it's the same thing I got it pierced with. If anyone knows how to take nose piercings out, can you let me know? Does cause quite a stir when I wear some of my outfits, though. Oh, lord. Oh, lord. Xena is psychic type, confirmed. I mean, could I be an ice psychic type? Would that make me... No, Frostos is a ghost type, isn't it? Are any ice psychic types? My dreams are not good dreams to be having. Oh, no. Mew, Xena. With me, it's always bad. Oh no, like someone dies or something. Oh no, it's the one thing I wish to not have when I go to sleep. Yeah, not ideal. You want your dreams to be like nice and peaceful. Don't get me wrong. I think I've had at least one dream in my life where like someone died and it was really sad. But I don't tend to have those. I tend to just have weird things where like a lot of exploration and adventure kind of dreams. I have these ones I call my epic dreams, which are the ones that feel like they go on for a really, really long time. Like loads of things happen. But I think maybe I have those more than I think, but I just don't remember them all the time. Just making up stories in my sleep. Thank you for the appreciation, Cage. I appreciate you. I used to have the same dream as my mum during the summer holiday about Bon Jovi being my dad. And it was pretty creepy to hear that I had the same dream as my mum when she started explaining her weird dream to me. Now that's weird. I don't know it all too well, but I know he went into the military, came back home on a goose shooting rainbows while flying like Nyan Cat. Please tell me your mum had exactly the same part of that dream as well. Like the Nyan Cat. It has to be like Nyan Cat. And now I'm thinking about Nyan Cat, and that's going to be in my head for the rest of the day. Oh no. That'd be so weird. That'd be so weird. My nickname in high school was Little Mew. Little Mew and Mewzina. Oh, I think it's wholesome, actually. I cannot verify this fact, but I've heard you can only ever dream of people you've met or seen. Ooh. Your brain cannot create new faces, so populates all dreams of faces you've seen before, even if just in passing. That sort of makes sense. I did psychology as my undergraduate degree, and one of the things we looked at was dream theory. And it's really interesting because we still don't quite understand like what the purpose of dreams are. There's a lot of theories about what the purpose is. But yeah, we delved into like, I think it's called like latency. I think it's a Freud thing, to be fair, but it's one of his less creepy things, so don't worry too much about it. But yeah, it's all about kind of like your dreams sort of taking the form of what you've kind of gone through in your day or what you kind of, you know, gone through in your life. And that's probably why I'm starting to have dreams where people from Twitch are appearing. Because you are my people who I see a lot in my life. My people. Story time with Robin be like, jinx. True facts are right there. I have a very dark dreams because I fall asleep watching scary movies. Oh no, Cage. Maybe try and watch some Disney before you go to bed. Then again, some Disney movies are absolutely terrifying. So there's always people I know, oh no, especially people I'm sort of close with. So I'm slightly concerned when it happens. It could be a metaphor, like if people are like dying in your dreams, like thankfully it's in the dreams, but it could be like a metaphor that you're concerned about them or worried about them, like an anxiety manifestation. Look at me acting like I'm psychoanalyzing people's dreams, like I know what I'm talking about. Now I just think Xena constantly looks at my DM selfies. I'm ingrained in your brain. You are ingrained in my brain. Although to be fair, the last selfie you sent me of the elf ears was just, it was too adorable. And I think I nearly died. There was someone on the TV the other day who has had surgery to try and get, it's only the first part of the surgery, to get themselves to have elf ears in real life. I thought it was really cool. She did have the bits of the ear that were cut off though in a jar that she'd like had pickled. That was a little bit far for me. I'm okay with the surgery, but keeping your ear in the pickled jar, pickled ear in a jar, like, oh, something about that's weird. It's fascinating though. I can remember one very vivid night where I got buried alive, oh no, and woke up smashing my tent to bits in panic. One of my vivid dreams I had is not as dark as that. I have a thing where I sometimes like sleepwalk and sleep. It hasn't happened for a while. Not mean to freak Lewis out like this. It might happen at some point. Actually, no. The last time it happened was when I was living away from home during the week, and I thought that someone was in my room trying to shoot me. I like full on dive rolled out of the bed in real life. But once when I was on holiday when I was younger, I was having a very vivid dream that I was walking towards the pool on holiday, like the swimming pool. I couldn't get in. There was something in the way. And I was like bashing into this invisible force field. Like, I can't get into the pool. Why can I not get into the pool? I woke up and I was sleepwalking and I was walking into the wall. But my sister was like, you were speaking as well. And you were like, I can't get in. Let me in. If you get big, that'll be your agent. I've always wanted to be a big news agent. Ali, I've missed you. We have the exact same dream, including the Ant Cat. That is amazing, but also very freaky. Ali, never change. I loved it so much. We love Ali. Double the kids means double the dad jokes. You're in preparation. Ali's in training mode right now. Good night. I'm gonna go back to sleep. No worries, Cage. I hope you have lovely nightmare-free dreams. See, you've been watching Xena before you go to sleep this time. Will you have horror dreams this time? Or will you... What if you end up still having horror dreams, but they are, like, fused with not like Xena dreams? be easy to happen because essentially just replace any screams in the horror with my screams instead. Because we know that I scream a lot. You are a stunner, so cannot blame you later. This is true. Kurtwig is beautiful. Just to clarify, my ears were silicone. Oh yeah, I wasn't like I wasn't suggesting that yours were what's the word? Surgical ears. No jars here. Just to confirm. Kurtwig's storing the silicone ears in pickled jars just to troll me. Do not store your silicone in pickle. It might eat away at it. Maybe. Perhaps. My mum would know more than myself, but I don't talk about it because it's mostly, oh no, me dying and them laughing. Oh no, that's horrible. Or on the occasion, it's them dying and me slowly drowning. That definitely sounds like anxiety to me. Like, definitely anxiety related. Like I say, I'm not an expert, but I think anything where essentially there's distress caused to yourself or others means that you're probably stressed or worried about something. Probably go to bed in an hour to hour two. Been pulling all nighters lately, like the vampire that I am, and sleeping through middays afternoon. I was going to say, Robin, if you're going to go on this massive hike, you probably want to try and get your sleep schedule so that you're hiking during the day and not during the middle of the night. That might be terrifying. Then again, maybe if you're a vampire, you've got night vision. Xena like a fly on a window. Oh, wait, because I was bashing into the wall. Bam, bam, bam. How to get through? Every time you like have a fly that's just bashing itself against the window, and then you open the window to let the fly out and it still bashes against the window. It's like, I've opened the door for you. I've opened the window. Please leave, sir. I'm back. Welcome back, Blaze. Did you enjoy your coffee break? I hope so. I suppose I'd be big ol' Mew than little Mew now, though. Big ol' Mew. All I can say to say, team, is if you suddenly need to pee in your dream, wake up. Good point. Good point. If you need to pee, wake up. Watch Xena before you go to sleep and have EDM dreams. But the warmth. No, Lewis. No peeing in the bed. You have a dream, but nothing shiny appears all night. Everything is matte and dull. Wait, everything is matte and dull in colour. I used the wrong word then, apologise. You have a dream, but nothing shiny appears all night. Wait, is this my nightmare? My version of a nightmare is like no shinies appear. That sounds about right. I'm living my nightmare right now. Pickly elf. Now I just really want pickled onions. Pickled onion monster munch. Ooh. How can I go from pickling an ear in a jar to wanting pickled onions? Am I alright? Wait, welcome back, Blaze, until it cools off after a bit. That one took me a moment. I was like, what? Anxiety related? Yeah, that explains a lot. As long as I don't have another continuation of the unrelated dream, I'm good. Hopefully it will stay away. Hopefully it will stay. One of my things I considered quite a superpower when I was younger. I know, dramatic much. Whenever I had a nightmare, and I woke up from the nightmare, I was very good at like going back to sleep afterwards and not going back into the same dream. Like I know some people struggle with that, like they'll go back in and it'll just be like happening again. But I'm very good at going, no, not doing that again. Going into a different dream now. We're going somewhere else. Has anyone got a ladder for me to climb from my hole that I dug? No. I can hear you can craft one in Minecraft out of sticks though. Has anyone got any sticks? The Tappy Finny! Oh my god, I love the Tappy Finny so much. So, for guys who weren't here last weekend, I think it was last weekend we introduced them, we got two new emotes. I'll put them both in the chat. Okay, we're showing the Tapping Finny, but we've got the Pika Chair. Now, the Pika Chair Cyclopsachu emote is to unequivocally prove that this is not an eyeball. Because the thing is, have you ever seen it blink? No. We've seen the emote blink, but have we seen the chair blink? Of course we haven't. So the emote is the real Cyclopsachu. This is not. And also we have the tapping shiny Tappy Finny because it's still mocking me even though we got it. It still taps and it still mocks. And it's tapping. Tappy Finny! Here, have a ladder to our hearts. Oh, well, that's wholesome. That's wholesome right there. Very good break. I love coffee. Me too, Blaze. Me too. Honestly, like, coffee is my lifeblood. When I was younger, I used to hate the taste of coffee. I never understood why my dad drank coffee all the time. It really confused me. And I don't know at what point in my life my taste buds changed, but I love the taste of coffee now, not just the fact it gives me the boom boom. The boom boom? I was going to say the boom boom energy. I meant the zoom zoom energy. Boom zoom, zoom boom, boomy zoomies. Gives me the energy. Do, 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 do. Oh, 6,700 XC today. Yes, if everything goes well, Mr. Kurt, we're going to love the fact you're speaking in GPU. I love that. I think that's what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about something else, in which case I'll wind me necking. I still need the ladder to your shelf, Kurtwig. Ooh, graphics card. Graphics card time. I actually don't mind hiking in the dark. It's much safer for me since there's less traffic and just, you know, the population is asleep. So it's just better than going through the bustling sittings and streets. So that's a personal opinion. To be fair, that's a great way to think about it. See, like, I suppose most of the time we think, oh, the bad people come out at night. But I suppose, not always the case. I suppose, crimes still happen during the daytime. Wait, can I have your elf ears and be an elf on a shelf? Yes. The answer to that is yes. 100%. When I was a kid, I used to sleepwalk loads. I used to climb on the furniture in my room and walk down the stairs. Luckily, that's stopped now, so Mr. Kurtwig doesn't find me on top of the fridge. Kurtwig's just like elf on a shelf, but elf on top of the fridge. Oh, God. Kurtwig, you just reminded me of a time when I was, again, in my childhood. When I walked down the stairs in my sleep. And I went to the computer and I turned the computer on in my sleep. My dad just came, like, was in the living room. He's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you walking downstairs? What are you doing? I just walk in and turn the computer on. Yep, playing computer even in my sleep. Chunk elf! Me too. My dad found me in the street once. Did he not lock the door?
I unlocked it.
That's well dangerous.
I woke up sleepwalking in the shower once to turn the shower on.
That's so dangerous. Oh my god, I went so blurry then. The alarm. There's a lot of beer on the fridge, so please don't. You might knock it off, Kurtwig. Rachel, welcome on in. How are you doing, Rachel? I hope you're doing good. How are you today? How are you doing? I have a continuation of a particular dream I won't talk about for reasons. That occurs every so many years. It's not scary, but for me, I'm trying to piece together what it's telling me, and so far, Google has been useless. Ooh, I hope you managed to get to some kind of conclusion about it. Recurring dreams are fascinating. Fascinating. I used to set the house alarm off all the time because I walked down into the living room. My parents loved it. Part of me was like, wait, why would they love that? Surely that's got to be terrifying. But then again, like, surely one of the best parts about having a child is just the amusing, weird things that they do, and you just be like, that's my child. Look at them go and ship up the old block. Okay, I do a careful. I feel like, as a kid, I used to sleepwalk too. Sometimes after a rough day, I still do, but it's more of a rare sight these days. They're saying that my counsellors, because I live in an apartment with my mental health assistants, found me roaming through the hallways as a lost sheep. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, you know what, Robin? I wonder. I feel like some of my sleep, like sleep waking, sleep walking, sleep movement is related to anxiety. Because like I said, I haven't done it for a long time, but every time I do, it tends to be like, I think a burglar is in the house, or something like that. And it feels like I'm having a dream that's vivid, so it feels like real life. I just dive roll. Actually, I've had one more recently than that, because I remember one night, it was before you came to bed, Lewis. I don't remember the content, but it definitely was one of those where I literally ran, I jumped out of the bed, I bumped into the laundry basket, and went and stood on the landing upstairs, and was just like, hanging onto the banister. I was about to be like, Lewis! And I realised I'd been dreaming. I was like, oh, what am I doing here? Sophie, welcome on in. Hey, Zena, it's been a while. How you doing, Sophie? I hope you're doing good. Great to see you. I got an Eveltal and Pogo. Oh, nice. Wait, a shiny one or a non-shiny one? Either way, like, Pog. I need to start using my remote raid passes in Pokemon Go because I never use them. I never do raids. So actually, maybe I should stick my Pogo friend thing in the Discord or something so people can do them with me. That could be a good idea. I really need to do raids because I need to do them for some of my quests that have been sat there for like years. Years and years. I am the bad people that goes out at night and scares people on the street. No, you're lovely, Robin. Stop it. I highly doubt anyone mustering the strength to approach me at night anyway. I buffed up quite a bit at the gym lately. Oh, nice. And always wear cargo pants if I'm in the military. I think I'll be fine. Sounds like you got it sorted. You got it sussed. There's loads of pokes with event hats on Pogo. Blaze. It's amazing. I saw a Diglett in a top hat. I was like, what's going on? Oh, no, not a top hat. A bowler hat. I was like, ah! But the thing is, the Absol in the event confused me. Because it took me at least 4 encounters with an Absol to realise it didn't have black eyes. It was wearing sunglasses. I was like, who's been beating up all the Absols? Play Pogo a lot. Amazing, Sophie. I'm trying to get back into it. Mostly because I need something that's going to motivate me to get out of the house. Because I work from home and obviously stream from home as well. I don't leave the house a lot. So I'm trying to get into a habit of going out more. And going out and catching Pokemon is always going to be a lure for me. Although, I'm still disappointed. Like, I rarely find shinies in Pokemon Go. I'm wondering if I'm doing something wrong. Is there a shiny charm in Pokemon Go? Maybe I should Google this. All Pokemon should wear hats at all time. It protects them from the sun. I'm a sleepy bean, but it hasn't been the greatest 2 weeks. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel. I'm sorry it hasn't been the greatest 2 weeks. But it is Friday. It is indeed Friday. Hopefully you can get some rest and relaxation into the weekend. This just made me think about llamas with hats. Now I want to see a hatted Arceus. Wait, what kind of hat would Arceus wear if it was going to wear a hat? Guys, let me know in the chat. What kind of hat would Arceus wear? I need to think about this. This is a very big decision. What would a fez look like on Arceus? Arceus and a fez? That could be fancy. Would you like me to do a poor representation again, like Arceus at the seaside? Hey! That Arceus at the seaside wasn't a poor representation. It was amazing. Also, I forgot completely about that. What was our logic with that? Was it he was on... Oh, Shiny Arceus wasn't here because he's on holiday with Shiny Pichu and Shiny Togepi. Although, to be fair, Shiny Pichu and Shiny Togepi went to Benidorm. Arceus, I think, just went to, like, Skegness or something. No Sheen, but still, an Yveltal. It's nice. Oh my god, yes, plus! Do it. Do it. Hey, oh, your highness, just had a sudden call. Did I miss anything? Nah, we're still here. We're still here. Still soft resetting on this stupid llama. Banana llama. I just called the bowler hat Diglett. Hatlet, it's so cute. Oh my god. Someone said the other day that they want the... It might have been M&D, who used to stream on Twitch, who's moved to YouTube. But I think he said on Twitter the other day, if there's not an evolution of Wiglet called Two-Paylet, then I'm going to quit. And I was like, hold on a minute. Do you think they just made Wiglet? Like, do you think the process of making Wiglet went like this? When they were doing a Lowland Diglett Dugtrio, and they had the Pokemon with the wig on it, do you think they were going to call it Wiglet originally? But then they were like, oh, it's just a regional variant, so the name should be the same. And they're like, oh, we've got this, like, Wiglet name now, but no Pokemon for it. I know, let's make a Pokemon and call it Wiglet. Like, why is Dugtrio not Wiglet? Wig Trio. It just makes more sense. Oh, kind of feel like they made... Oh, I didn't read that message in the chat, Lewis. Kind of feel like they missed a trick by not calling Lowland Diglett Wiglet. Yep, I agree. I agree. Oh yeah, I had a sad realisation earlier this week. Oh no, got a shiny Abomasnow in DAs. Ooh, nice. And thought what phase I must be on. And I realised I'd never got a shiny legend in DAs. No! I must be on like the 300 on the counter. No! Chonky, that's really sad. That's really sad. Hopefully you get one soon. I didn't realise you'd never had a legendary yet. Sad times. You've got Shiny Charm, haven't you? I'm pretty sure you have. I'm like 95% certain. So I was going to say, with Shiny Charm, odds are like 1 in 100. But without, it's 1 in 300. So if you've not, then at odds. Although you've had phases. So technically, they count towards the 1 in 100, right? Is that right? DA shinies. 1 in 100, but that includes like faces as well, not just the legendary.
It's each of the. If say
Each one is 1 in 100 chance. Yeah, yeah. Odds are confusing. Madness, really. How they haven't thought of making a Pokemon called that. Indeed, indeed. Oh, it's in a beanie. Oh my god. It could put all of its hair into the beanie. Also, guys, I'm getting a little bit concerned because I did promise that if we went over odds on Arceus, I'd do another cosplay, and we're getting near 3,000. I know we still will have another, like, 6 streams to get to odds, but I'm getting a little bit concerned at this point. Got insomnia, so when I go to bed, I usually roam around early in the morning or in the midday. So far, not exactly anxious about a lot, but the building is haunted. Oh, God. I thought it was just me hallucinating, but I asked a few neighbours, and it actually is. Eep! I guess that can cause some stress in my subconsciousness. Yeah, that would make sense. Some of my neighbours also experience weird sleeping patterns. Ooh, there's something in the air, Robin. There's something in the air. Wiglet wigs for sale in Scarlet Violet confirmed. Wait, for the Pokemon or for us? I'm guessing for the Pokemon. Arceus in a yellow beanie or a white beanie with a crown drawn on it. Ah! That would be really wholesome. That would be very wholesome. It's been a time recently. Just moved to London. The move was horrendous, but I'm super happy now. I'm free from my parents, which is such a big relief. I'm so glad that you managed to escape from that environment. I know it wasn't the greatest environment for you to be in, so I'm glad that you have now got freedom. I'm sorry the move was stressful, though. It would have been infinitely less stressful if your mum hadn't lost the keys to the moving van. Oh, dear. You moved to London town? Yes, yes. So I'm choosing Sprigatito, so we'll call it Wigletito. Yep. Think you helped me complete my decks. Oh yeah, I did. My bad. I remember now. It's all coming back to me now, as Celine Dion once said. Hello, handsome. Wait, Duke, you talking to me? I'll take it. I'll take it. How are you doing, Duke? How are you doing, Duke? I hope you're doing good. Unless you're talking to Arceus, in which case I'll wind me neck in. But how are you doing, Duke? How are you doing? Good. Women can be handsome. Women can be handsome. It's one of those where I think some people who identify in a more feminine way might take offense to being called handsome, but I quite like it. There's been I've watched too much America's Next Top Model, and they've often described some of the models as having quite like a handsome face, so I don't see it as a bad thing. I will take it. I will take what I'm given. I will own it. At first I want Sprigatito as well, but I want to know the last evolutions first before I decide. I kind of want to know as well. I'm very torn between Sprigatito and Fuecoco. I'm sorry, Quaxley. I don't dislike you, but Lewis is definitely choosing Quaxley, so this makes the decision a little bit easier for me. Hey, other handsome. Nice recovery. Oh my god, yes. Put different hair on Wiglet. More Kurtwig art incoming. Oh my god. Yes, Kurtwig. Kurtwig, can you find like a wig art that looks a bit like the shaman wig, the shiny shaman wig, and put it on Wiglet? I feel like with its like pale white skin, it would look very striking, almost shaman-like in appearance. Oh, they're handsome. Ouch, Lewis. Ouch. Today is a good day. Don't even. My move was such a mess. I can't. It was a little bit of shenanigans. I'm not gonna lie. Always is in our communities, right, pals? Always, always, always. I feel less pain than Xenomite when she hears she's been called handsome. I took it fairly well, I think. Are you sure about that? I'm trying to keep a little distance so Xenos doesn't come after me with an axe. Thankfully for you, Duke, I don't own an axe. See, you're too fab to be handsome, you're stunning wifey. Stop it! I don't take compliments very well. Maybe this is why I was like, handsome. I can take that. I can take it. But when you're saying like stunning and stuff, I'm like, no, stop it. I feel like I'm turning into a turtle. Nope, Xena never followed me with an axe. No, never. I would not. Not yet. Heck, I might be too femme to be handsome. No, you're very handsome. Stop it. Femsome? We've created a new word, and I like it a lot. I will take femsome. You can take femsome, and you can take handsome. You can take all of it. Lewis is the looks in this relationship. I would like to say I'm the brain, but like, the amount of times I've derped on stream, that probably doesn't give you all very much confidence in my abilities to brain. I promise that I have a good organisational brain, just not on stream, okay? Fenton makes me think of Fenton! Oh my god! Fenton! Fenton! Jesus Christ! Fenton! Just like the deers all running across the road. You're both very offensive. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. You make it sound like it's a bad thing. A feminine guy can still be handsome. A masculine girl can still be pretty. Exactly, exactly. This is what I mean. Like, honestly, you would have thought watching something like America's Next Top Model would have been, like, damaging for my image of beauty. But to be fair, Tyra Banks, as much as she's done some very, very questionable and problematic things throughout the years, very questionable. Like, she did try and do a lot of things to, you know, to do with representation and people, like, who are more quirky and different and, like exploring androgyny and masculinity, femininity. Like, yeah, it's all pretty cool. Handsome and pretty is the same thing. I want to be pretty. You are, though. He's very pretty. Very pretty. Which, granted, you are. I was rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. How dare you? Learn something from this. That was a little bit too good at the first bit then. I think I've seen it too many times at this point. Does anyone know where I can watch America's Next Top Model online? In a totally legal way, obviously. I shouldn't have tried to wink then, because I winked with my eye that's not twitching, and now I feel like I've made that one feel twitchy too. I know that, like, certain seasons are available to buy on Amazon Prime, I think, but, like, it's the seasons I don't want. I want the early stuff. Give me OG ANTM. Anthem. Right, please do inform me if I'm breaking rules here. No worries, I will do. But with another streamer, I call everyone they're beautiful, because, I'm confused. But with another streamer, I call everyone they're beautiful, because there's a lot of no you stuff that goes on. I will gladly do the same here and boost people up. I mean, to be fair, people are comfortable with it. Go for it, go for it. Like, we're quite a nice, open community. I'm sure that if someone doesn't like being called it, then they will just be like, I'd rather not. But you can go for it. You can go for it. Nothing wrong with being boosted up by being called beautiful people. Beautiful people. I don't know the rest of the song, so I don't know why I committed to that in such a dramatic way. Designer clothes. Sorry, Ed Sheeran. Guys, I mean, you probably all heard this already, but Ed Sheeran's doing a collab with Pokemon, and all my dreams have come true. I don't really understand what the collab is. It'll be a song of some description, I'm guessing. Like, is it for Scarlet and Violet? Is it going in the credits? Where is it going? What is the song? What is the collab? Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was breaking rules while I was streaming. No, all good. All good. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, got you. No, that's fine. That's fine. I think as long as you're not mentioning someone directly by name, then it doesn't come across as name-droppy, which I think is what you were worried about, like, promoing. I appreciate the fact you were trying to check, though. Yeah, but that's all good. All good in the hood, my friend. All good. Not in British English, they're not. One of the few pointlessly gendered terms on non-gendered language. Word. And I thought Dutch didn't make sense. Oh, English makes no sense. English makes no sense. Feel free to call me beautiful, beautiful folks. Just saying, fire away. Kurt was like, give me all of the love and the compliments. I feed off it. I'm someone who, I don't deal well with appearance compliments, but I don't reject them. Like, I don't dislike them. It's just I'm like, it's not me. It's not me. But I wouldn't be like, stop doing it. But I do deal very well with, like, I thrive off praise. I've noticed this very much. I think it's because I'm the youngest child. I think I've always been a bit of, like, an overachiever. So when people, like, say, well done, you've done good, I'm like, thank you. I don't know, it just makes me feel happy. I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people, but I, like, thrive with it. It's my energy. It's my work source. It's my power source at work. Yep, English is a pain. I'm switching back to Spanish. That's going to be very confusing. Although, to be honest, when we first came back from our holiday, I did have to stop myself from being like, hola, to everyone. Hola, shiny screamers. Beautiful Kurt wig. I saw the Ed video yesterday. I actually liked it. Wait, has it come out? Do you mean the Pokemon? Ed. Sure. To the internet. Ed Sheeran loves Pokemon so much he wrote a song about it. Wait, it's an official Pokemon music video. I think Lewis is about to watch it and I'm very jealous. I don't think I'm allowed to watch it on stream. I'll probably get TOS or something. Like, I'll probably get copyright struck. But I am watching that after. Celestial. Oh! That's a great name. Ah! Lots of nostalgia. You're a beautiful human being. Thanks for just jesting. No, you are beautiful. And I've seen many pictures of you, so I can confirm this. It is true. My bestie always asks me to open bottles for my biceps because she finds it. Oh, and yet it's caused me pretty instead of handsome. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'm so happy for you and the new adventure you're on. I haven't been the greatest lately, but I'm pushing through and making it work. You've got this, Rachel. We believe in you. And Sophie, how come we haven't got this yet? Well, Sophie, shiny hunting is based on a thing called RNG. Well, is it random number generator? Random something generator? So essentially, when you do shiny hunting, there's always a random chance. Every time we encounter it, it's going to be a shiny, and a random chance it might not. The odds of getting a shiny Arceus are 1 in 4,096. So every single time I go up to it, it's essentially rolling that chance. So what we're trying to do is get it to roll onto the shiny. So unfortunately, like you're saying, how come I haven't got it yet? Because I just haven't been lucky yet. That's just the way RNG works, baby. It's just the way it works. It's very canny to do. Because some people take years to find God. Imagine how long it would take to find a shiny God. Lewis. Sorry to hear that. DMs are always opening in your chat room. Oh, I love that, Chonks. I love that. Oh my god, all the merch in the video. Wait, I need to see this. I'm so excited to watch it. Feel better soon, friend. Indeed. Sending all the love and hugs to Rachel. All the love. It gave me the feels. The big feels. Flipping RNG. Huh? Oh, RNG! Damn you, RNG! There's a naughty man called Aaron. Oh!
Xenosaurus Rex raid, can I get a roar? Xenosaurus Rex raid, can I get a roar? Can I get a roar?
Roar! Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, Breachy. How was your stream? Thank you so much for trusting your wonderful community with me. But what were you up to? What were you up to? Let us know in the chat. For anyone who's new, who's come over on the raid, hello, my name is Xena. I'm not like Xena. I'm a chaotic Disney princess and I scream at shiny Pokemon. We're currently looking for God. We're looking for shiny God. No, not Bidoof, Arceus. But welcome on in. Let us know how your stream went. And I'm going to slide back on over to here so I don't crick my neck. But welcome on in, guys. I'm just catching up with the chat, so I'm not too far behind, I don't think. But I will get down to the raid ASAP. Wait, Ed Sheeran made a video about Pokemon. Be right back. Go watch it, Robin. Go watch it. I need to watch it too. Birdkeeper K's, thank you for the follow. And Halo Guardian, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely day. And Breachy as well. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for sending your community over here. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to mispronounce this. I am so sorry. Aokasai? Oh, actually, that didn't go as badly as I thought it did. It would. But let me know if I'm saying it wrong. I'm unsure. Oh, it's like in Pogo then. I have a lot of shinies though. Ooh, I barely get shinies in Pokemon Go. I think my game's broken. Is there a shiny charm in Pokemon Go? Well, there's a really cute slime here, but there's also a tar. The tar! No! Not the tar. Anything but that. I can't tell if it's my fever, but my body is trembling all over watching this. It could be part of your fever, babe. It could be part of your fever. There's the rain. Welcome on in. That fun chick. Welcome in. Joanna, classical cat. Joanna, how are you doing, lovely? Oh, let's get you a sprinkle of Rooney Azina dust as well. But how have you been, Joanna? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming in on the Raider Rooney. Welcome in, Breachy. Welcome in. I'm gonna. Why is it? I've just literally pronounced your name and I'm already like having a panic about doing it wrong again. Aokasai, welcome on in. Halo Guardian as well. Birdkeeper K's. Andrea, Yumi, welcome on in. Yumi. Thank you for welcoming in the Raiders. Thank you, Lewis. But welcome on in, everybody. Good luck on Pokemon Jesus. Thank you. I'ma need it, Breachy. I'ma need it. I feel the pain. I'm hunting Jeebus as well. Halo Guardian. How many soft resets have you done so far? Please say it's less than this, because quite frankly, I'm starting to lose my mind. Storm Hee-Ho Panic, welcome on in. Like the energy, thank you. I am like this all the time when I'm on stream, and I have people asking me, do I drink a lot of coffee? I promise I only drink 1 coffee before I start stream. This is just what I'm like as a person. Carl Lenzo, welcome on in. How are you doing, Carl Lenzo? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Time for an upgrade. You're a Disney queen now. Wait, when did I become a queen? Is this because I married Lewis? Did I become queen? Did this happen? I'm queen? But welcome on in, Carl Lenzo. How are you doing? Let's get you a sprinkler Rooney of Xena Dust. And thank you for the follow. Sneaky Rika? Sneaky Rika? Welcome on in, Sneaky. How are you doing? I just realised we've got someone in our chat who's called Hello, I am creepy. I call them creepy, and now I want to call you Sneaky. Is it okay if I call you Sneaky, or do you prefer to be called Rika? Let me know. Heyo, Birdkeeper K's. Again, Birdkeeper K's. Do you like going by Bird or K's? Let me know. You did pretty good. Oh no, I probably did it wrong, didn't I? Did I do it wrong? I'm sorry. Ayo Kudasai? Is the Ayo bit right, or is that the bit that's wrong? If that's the bit that's right, can I call you Ayo? Ayo! Let me know if it's not, though. I want to reference you correctly. I know, right? I know, right? Lewis is like having a fever dream / a real fever over the Ed Sheeran Pokemon collab. I gave up looking for shiny Piplup. Oh no, Sophie! Was that briefcase sim in BDSP? I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing really well, thank you, Joanna. I'm doing really well. I'm glad you're doing great too. Ended up getting my shiny Jesus like 1,916 encounters. Breachy, could you send me some of your shiny look, please? Unless you're using it for something at the moment. But if you're not, can I borrow it? I need it. Correct brunch. See, I don't have to remember everything for you. All the sass. See, I remember things. Oh, the animation is so cute. Not much of an Ed Sheeran fan, but he did steal my haircut. For some reason, Robin, that just sounds like he somehow just like got a wig and cut it into like your style of hair and stole it in that way. I don't know why. I was just like, I'm just instantly in wig mode. It's all this talk about Wiglet earlier on. I'm still wigging. I'm still wiggling. Wiggleting. How do I wiggle it? You've always been a queen, Your Highness. Stop it, Jesus. Stop it, you. No, I mean, you really said it good the first time. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I was like, panic mode. Phantom, welcome on in. Wait, hold on. Phantom Rika and Sneaky Rika? Are you two related, or is this just a weird coincidence? Aokusai? Is this a, oh god, I'm confusion. Trust me, you don't want my look. Oh no. I feel like there's a story of pain behind that statement, Breachy. I feel like there's a story of pain. Are you in the middle of a hard hunt right now? Or have you had like very painful ones in the past? What's been the worst one? Kerwin, thank you for the shiny look. Thank you for the shiny look. It was Shining Pearl, but yeah, I got bored looking for shiny Piplup. Just play Pogo now. That's fair. That's fair. To be fair, Briefcase Simulator is, my god, something I will not be engaging with, I don't think, at any point. As soon as I realised that Piplup, Chimchar, and Turtwig were in Legends Arceus, I was like, well, that's an easier way to get a shiny, isn't it? I say that. I still don't think I have a shiny Piplup in that game. Whoops. Your Highness, just so you know, you can use my look anytime. Not always good, but better than nothing, right? Hey, I will take it, Chaser. Thank you for letting me use your look. I appreciate it. Like you stole my haircut. I'm bald now. Exactly. It's just like, wait. Was it a wig? Did he cut your hair off and stick it on his own head? I forgot Wiglet exists now. Wiglet is a thing. Is a thing. It's the same person. Don't worry about it. My pain stems from shiny hunting in general. A mood. My problem is, Breachy, I've had quite jammy shiny luck so far. So I've only really been shiny hunting properly since the start of this year. So I'm still technically very baby shiny hunter in the grand scheme of things. But I tend to use Masuda method a lot. I do a lot of egg breeding and Masudering because it's got good odds with shiny charm. I like it a lot. But I still get really jammy egg luck. So most of my hunts have been under odds. I've never really had very many hunts that have gone over odds, and they've not gone. I think the longest hunt I've ever done is Shiny Shaman, which went just over odds. I'm worried that this is going to be the one that's going to go like to double odds or something, and I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. So, you know, if you're checking in like a year's time to know that Xena stream, we might still be doing this. A very funny hunt is happening right now. Oh, my worst, probably Regigigas at 9,000 encounters. That is painful. That is painful right there. This is what I'm worried I'm experiencing right now with Arceus. I know I'm under odds, guys. Don't like have a go at me for complaining. I know I'm under odds. But soft resets hurt, okay. Not as much as 9,000 of them would though. Ouch. Ouch. Just call me Jay. I will call you Jay. I'll try and remember. I've got a terrible memory, but hopefully it will stick. Jay. Wiglet is cute. Not what I meant, but oh well. Too sleepy to explain. Pretty sure you all know what I meant. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember what you said. Oh yeah. No, it was me being a joke. It was me joking. You meant he's got the same haircut as you. He didn't literally steal the hair off your head. I'm gonna use one. A Wiglet. I am still toying with the idea of a full team of Fido. Fido? Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? For some reason, my brain was like, no, that's wrong. No, Fido. A full team, please. KSI Tesla, welcome on in. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, you. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I have Legends Arceus. Tried playing it, but I find it really hard. It's probably going to sell it. That's fair. If you're not enjoying it, might as well get some cash money for it. I quite like it. It's very different to a lot of the, obviously, Pokemon games with the way that you can, like, essentially not battle Pokemon, but you can catch them by donking them on the head with items to stun them and getting them in the Pokeball. But the aim is interesting. The aiming is interesting. Of course, we're being silly. You know what we're like. I really do not like Masuda method, even though it won me a little contest. What contest did it make you win, Storm? If you don't mind me asking. Don't remind me, Storm. Oh no. Come on, Jay, you liked it. I wanted victory. Oh no. Was this a Storm versus Jay? Shiny hunting Masuda battle? It sounds like it was tense. Fido, thank you, baby. Thank you, Bob. Sipia, welcome in. How are you doing, Sipia? Hi, I'm new. I can't think of anything new to say. Probably just too tired from work. Oh, bless you. If you need to get some rest, Sipia, get yourself some rest. Speaking of getting rest as well, Breachy, I don't know what time zone you're in, but if it is, you know, I mean, whatever time zone you're in, if it's late, go and get yourself some sleep, please. I'm turning into your mum. What's happening? Feel free to get yourself some sleep if you need some. If you need to get some food, if you need to just go do some self-care, go and do whatever you need to do, my love. If you need to raid and run, it's all fine by me. But thank you again so much for trusting us with your community. It's really, really appreciated. And I am going to pop you a follow before I forget to do so, because my brain is actually a sieve. My head is a shed. But hopefully I can catch some of your content in return. Oh, I already follow you. What am I doing? Well, there you go. I already follow. Exciting times. Why am I like this as a human being? Like, I swear to God, I follow people when I don't realise I'm doing it, and then some people I think I'm following and I'm not. Told you. My head's a shed. And my chat has scrolled all the way back up. Thank you very much, OBS. Very, very kind of you. You mean 5 Fuedo and Fuecoco? Duke, who said I'm choosing Fuecoco? I'm unsure still, Bread Pupper. Fido Tito. And you suffered a quick defeat, but it was fun while it lasted for 4 days. I hope Fido evolves into a Spanish bread dog or something. I swear, if it's not very bready when it evolves, I will be sad. This is if it evolves. It might not evolve. It might be like the Comfey of the generation. Also, everyone telling you to hunt Pokemon Jesus, and you've already caught me. This is true. Although you're more Twitch Jesus than Pokemon Jesus. But for those of you who are new and confused, Limbo Lewis in the chat is my husband, and he's also a Pokemon streamer as well. And you'll see when his shout out comes up now why I might have already found Jesus. I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here they are sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give him a toss, applying it across the Salvagita wins. Bye-bye. But yeah, I've already found Jesus, so And he is the most shiny and most glorious of all the Jesuses. So do I really need shiny Arceus? But seriously, if you love the vibes here, you'll love the vibes over there too. We're very similar people. This is why we got married, folks. Why we got married. Also, 2888. Oh, a satisfying number. Gold Tricks, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Bum, 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 bum. Absolute truths. Absolute truths. Had a great night. It was nice to meet you. Gotta head out as it's getting late. No worries, Breachy. Go and get yourself some rest. And thank you again so much. Guys, if you haven't gone over and followed Breachy, go and do it now. Go and do it. And thank you so much. Sleep well, friendo. Sleep well. Fido Tito. Is it gonna be everything's a Tito? And apparently, Springer Tito is just gonna be like, everything has to be a Tito now. Yes. Yes, it is. Wiggler to Tito. HST is my time zone. It's about to hit midnight. HST. I'm terrible at time zones, so I feel like an idiot right now. I'll work it out. I'll work it out. I just woke up Zena from a 3-hour nap. Ooh. I hope it was a good nap. Love a nap. Love a nap. And Jay, we have a little shiny hunting event in Breachy Stream called the Shiny Bingo. Oh yeah, I've seen people do Shiny Bingo. It's a lot of fun. Randomly generate mons, put them in a bingo board, and the goal to win is to get every shiny in a row, get a bingo to win. That sounds like a lot of fun. You can hunt in any game and use most methods to obtain them, and that's the contest Storm will be referring to. And Storm, you won it. That's amazing. Congrats on winning it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Not really late as far as time, but I work early. In all fairness, Breachy, I'm an absolute grandma and I go to bed at like 10 o'clock in the evening. So for me, midnight is late. I know for a lot of Twitch streamers though it isn't. I am the exception to the rule. I'm that annoying person who's like this in the morning. Like I'm UK, so at the moment it's 11:15 in the morning. But I start stream 9 AM. I stream on Friday, Saturday and Sunday from 9 AM. And I've been awake since 6:30. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need help. I need an intervention. It's pretty fun. He also plays Pogo. Ooh. Uses low energy hyper beam. Oh no, Sippy, bless you, bless you. An attempt was made. I won't find it to evolve into a sausage dog, but it's like a baguette. That's the cutest thing I think I've ever heard. Although now I'm imagining it more like a hot dog in my head. A hot dog. It's CST for me, so it's like 11:44 AM for me. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, like an hour ahead of us. But I haven't slept yet. Oh no, Robin. So we'll go in 10 minutes. Understandable, understandable. So if I suddenly disappear from chat, it's probably because I fell asleep. Bless you, Robin. Yeah, no worries. If you need to get some rest, you do. You're a triple shiny, Zena. Wait, how am I a triple shiny, Carlenzo? I prefer to be a Greek myth, Jesus. Jesus. YouTube, but deleted to save space. That's fair. It does take up a lot of space. Got to be part of the stream. Came in from Breachy. Oh, thank you so much for coming across with the Breachy raid. And we're glad to have you. Glad to have you. If you don't want it, you can give me the shiny. Wait, do you mean my shiny Arceus when I get it? Duke. Shogun. No. It's mine. But also have to head to bed, so just saying hi and bye and hoping I'll stay up this time to see you next time. No worries, Gold. No worries. Go and get yourself some rest. But thank you for popping in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming across with the raid. And enjoy your sleeper time. Ah, surprising. You're not a myth, you're a legend. Hawaii Standard Time. Ah! That's amazing. I don't think I have met anyone from Twitch on Hawaii Standard Time yet. This might be why I didn't know what it was. I'm doing me a learn. Doing me a learn. That's really weird. We were talking about Hawaii earlier on in the stream, weren't we? We were talking about McDonald's. Specifically the McGriddle, which isn't available in the UK. And we were doing some research and Lewis found out that in Hawaii that there's spam in the McGriddle. We were talking about the joys of spam. I don't think I actually got round in that conversation to saying I was talking about how I hated spam as a child. I do actually like spam now, but I don't have it very often. Maybe this is my sign to have some more spam in my life. A leg end? Do you mean a foot? No, you're a leg end. Everyone's a leg end. An absolute leg end. Many feet. And every time someone wins, we make a new board. It's a great bit of fun. Oh, I like that. I like that. So wait, how do you ultimately win? Do you is it the person who wins the most overall boards? Or does it just go on for a set amount of time? I'm a foot. I want to be a foot. Why are you all feet? Why are you being feet? I will be the left foot and you can be the right foot. Hold on a minute. Surely I would be the left foot to my husband's right foot. We walk through life together. That's very dramatic, but very cute. Do we know Friday's evolution yet? I'm very excited to find out. We don't. We don't. In fact, we don't even know if it evolves full stop. Like I said, it could be one that has no evolution. It could just be no evolution because it's already perfect because it is a purebred. That was a terrible joke and it was terribly delivered. Please don't judge me, anyone, okay? More like a pain in the behind. Do you play Pokemon Go, Lewis? Lewis does have Pokemon Go, but I think I sent him a gift that he still hasn't opened in it from like probably about a month ago. Then again, all of the people I have on Pokemon Go, I don't have very many people. All of them do the same thing. I think we all forget. Like, can we all just agree that in Pokemon Go we need to have a clearer way of showing when you've got gifts unopened from people? Because I always forget to check. So, this is not me judging Lewis right now. This is just me saying that he plays it, but he hasn't opened my gift yet. Open my gift! I'm actually hunting for the Binger right now. Ooh, I'm more like grinding because I don't like how Chansey evolves. Oh no, wait. So hold on. You don't like how Chansey evolves, so Chansey to Blissey with the happiness. So are you trying to get a Blissey? Is that what you're trying to do? Hey, I do, but not often though, which is why I hasn't opened my gift. I do not have enough power to do this. No, Zippia, seriously, if you need to step away from the streaming and have a bit more rest, do it. Whatever you need to do, my lovely. If you can get your foot in your behind, you're very flexible. This is very true. You must have been doing a lot of yoga for that. A lot of yoga and stretching. It could be called Beagle! Like Bagel. Oh my god, Mr. Kurtwig. Why are you not working for the Pokemon company? A Beagle Bagel. It would be so cute. It would be so cute. Technically, I'm not new here. I've been a lurker until now. Enough to have 6.3k fossils. Oh my god, Jay, thank you so much for lurking and stuff. I really appreciate it. Like, honestly, it means a lot. I had this experience the other day and I was just kind of, my mind was blown a little bit. I had someone who I think, they followed and they came into the chat and they didn't say anything at the time. I was a very new streamer and I was really worried that they were a bot and we thought they were a bot and I think we banned them. They sent a request message to be unbanned and I was like, I'm so sorry, I thought you were a bot. And they explained that they don't deal with socialising very well and they're very much someone who likes to, you know, sit and lurk and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry they banned you. I'm so sorry. I genuinely thought you were a bot because it happened at the same time I got a lot of bot follows through. And they've never said anything since, apart from a few weeks ago. They just popped into the chat and just said, like, thank you so much for the stream. And I'm like, it just makes my heart so warm to know that there's people just lurking. So I just want to take a moment to say, I'm not calling out anyone who's lurking, but thank you so much for lurking if you are. I really appreciate the fact you've chosen to lurk here. It means a lot and I feel like I'm about to cry. Jay, you've set me off. What have you done? But update just moved from the couch to my bed, so, oh, Robin's going to drop off. Robin's going to drop off. Sleep well, Robin. Sleep well. Game Freak, give Mr. Kurtwig a job now, immediately. Flings a spider at me! Zippia, why would you do that? That's horrible. Unless it's a Galvantula, in which case, fling them all at me. They're very cute. They're very, very cute. This is where, after 16 years, I found Mr. Kurtwig works at Nintendo. And hadn't got you any free merch? That would be terrible husbanding right there. That would be terrible husbanding. Andre, welcome on in. How are you doing today, Andre? Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? Give me the spider. Gib. Many feet. Centipede. Oh no. Oh no. Cubs like, oh lordy. Giggle. Purebred. Oh my days. I totally forgot about the gift system. Not gonna lie. The gift system. Oh, in Pokemon Go. Yeah. The only reason I remember is because I currently have a quest on the go in Pokemon. Quest on the go in Pokemon Go. How many times can Xena say go? Go. I've got a quest on the go. And it's to gift 20 gifts, I think. So I'm like, come on, can people please accept my gift so I can send you another? I need to do this. I need to do this now. Wait. Station? Wait, I can't. What? I've missed that one, Mr. Kurtwig. That's gone over my head. Oh my god, I bet Fido will toast the competition! They're going to baguette challenging Fido. I was trying to do a regret baguette, but now I have regret baguette. I have regretty baguette. Ooh, hug a plushie. Yes, Sophie. What plushie would you like? Let me know. If you can't choose one, I'm happy to pick one for you. But if you can see one, I mean, there's not very much on display over in this corner. But if you can see one or know one that you would like me to hug, go for it. And cinnamon shinies. That sounds delicious. But Cinna, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the follow. Getting 5 shines in a row, whether vertical or horizontal to get bingo, is considered winning. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Amazing. I was about to say I'd be terrible at the bingo, but I have quite good luck, and suppose you can choose any method you want. So I'd essentially go Masuda, unless, because they're randomly generated Pokemon, so I suppose certain Pokemon won't be able to be Masuda. Interesting. Are legendaries included in the bingo? Or is it just non-legendary Pokemon? I had Pokemon Go, didn't like it. I find it okay. I think my thing is, I've had it since it's first come out. And I was very hyped when it first came out, and the hype's kind of died down for me. But I'm now using it as my excuse to go on walks. So, you know, it's helping me do something. Just picture... Oh, wait! Sausation! Like a sausage dog Alsatian. Oh my god, just picturing a sausage dog Alsatian cross is giving me a headache. Yep, it's a hassle. Oh no, oh no. I still have Pokemon but barely play it. I last updated it early this year. Lordy. Always appreciate a lurker. Indeed, indeed. I accidentally threw my soup belt and I have to... Oh no, I have to rope out. No, no. I mean, Storm, I did the same thing in... I can't remember if it was in this save file or whether it was on my Shining Pearl. I think it was this one. No, it was this one. I sold my smoke ball. Smoke ball? I sold my smoke ball, and when I was doing the Shiny Shaman runaways, we realised it probably would have been helpful to have it equipped onto the Pokemon in my first slot in the party. But I didn't have it because I sold it. And do you want to know why I sold it? Do you want to know why? So I could afford the in-game outfit that I have on. So I feel you there. How did you lose your soup bell? Did you sell it? Or do you just not know where it is? Thank you for the Charlotte Robin. Thank you. Time to redeem Bang to scare Jazina. No! Why would you do that? Oh. Oh. It was unfortunate banning because they were still lurking in hundreds of channels, which is normally the flag for a bot. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. Like, we did, like, as much research as we could as fairly new streamers. And we were like, we're fairly confident that it's a bot. But the thing is, I suppose if you ban someone and they're not a bot, then that's the point of the unban request, is so they can be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did. And be like, whoops. Finally a Blissey, yes! Yes, congrats, Storm, you got that Blissey. You got that Blissey. Shiny Blissey's a bit of a meh shiny in the grand scheme of things, but still, we'll take the shiny. We'll take the shiny. I need to go get some groceries, but I don't wanna. Oh no, Duke. Oh no. But food is important. You can get a snack while you're there. Throws an alpha Cricketune at Xena. That'd be okay. That's cute. I'll catch it and it can be my friend. Although I'm not gonna lie, I thought you said throws an alpaca Cricketune at Xena. I was like, what? And now I'm thinking about a Cricketune with a long neck. Aloha! Doing awesome, just listening while at work, but I hope you get that shiny soon. Thank you so much, Andre. I hope work's going well as well. I hope work is going good. I hope I get the shiny soon too. I've had enough of this judgmental llama. Not gonna lie to you all. But food! Carl Enzo knows. Carl Enzo knows the way. Labrador! Oh! Dang, my illness took me way too long to think of this. That's good, though. I mean, I hadn't thought of it at all, so, and I'm not ill, so you win. Even when ill, your wittiness wins. We said regretty Baguetti out loud at the same time! This is why we're friends. We are twinnies for this very reason. But lazy. A mood. A mood. Do you have a Pikachu plushie? Yeah, we have several. None of them are on this shelf. But Lewis is flinging... Ooh, whoa! Nearly flinging his computer on the floor. So these are the two... I think these are the... Oh, we have a small one as well, don't we? Like a... Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, my God. Right, Sophie. Choice time. Hold on. Let me put them all down so I can do them one at a time. So, from smallest to largest, we have Pikachu with a satchel. Very small. We have Sleeping Pikachu in a Charizard onesie, sleeping bag. We have Winkachu, which was the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. Winkachu.
Not Digimon.
Not Digimon. And we have the biggest one, which is from the Build-A-Bear Pikachu. So let me know which one you would like. I've got all of them at the ready. I'll pile them up next to me, and when I get down to your message in the chat, I will start the cuddle. The cuddle will commence. Sorry you're ill, feel better soon, day off work. Yeah, Lewis is taking the day off work to do a recover. I felt really bad just before I started streaming. I was like, is there anything I can do for you? Can I look after you? Like, I always feel bad streaming when Lewis is ill. Not that it happens very often, but like, you know, I like taking care of people. I want to make sure things are okay. But it's like, go and stream. Stop fussing. I love. She's singing on a Cyclops. I'm not. This is not a Cyclops. Guys, anyone who's new, who's come over on the raid, or anyone who's just new today in the channel, I would just like to take this as a moment to do a PSA. All right? While we're doing this Arceus reset, I'm going to take this as a moment to do a PSA. This right here. This is not an eyeball. This is a Pokeball, okay? See this? Look. These are its little hands. Pikachu's hands. This is its mouth. And this is a Pokeball that it's holding in its mouth and hands. It is not an eye. It's not an eyeball. And I won't accept this Cyclops Tune narrative. We might have an emote for it now. But the emote is to prove that it doesn't have an eye. Because have you ever seen it blink? And if you have, you might want to go and see someone about that. Because you might be having delusions. Okay? You might be having delusions. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, the Saj. You're saying no to food? I don't know who you are. Who are you, Duke? What plushies do you have? We have more ones than that. Shaw! Wait! Shaw! Is that your first message in chat? Oh, it is! I was like, did I miss you coming in? I was like, ah! Sorry, Shaw, but how are you doing, Shaw? I hope you're doing good. Let's get you a sprinkle of Xena dust. You must have caught my illness through the internet somehow. Oh, no. Are you not very well? I hope you feel better soon. Also, hi everyone, I'm too ill to sleep. Oh, bless you. Please get better soon, Shaw. But how are you doing apart from that? I'm so happy to see you, but I'm sad to see you here because that means you can't sleep because you're ill. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I am hungry, but also lazy. Carl, I am still me. Are you, though? Shaw, thank you for the host. You infected me with computer viruses. Confirmed. Confirmed. I think I'm having a sugar craze. Oh, been craving a lot of sugar lately. Totally not eating strawberry laces. I have not had strawberry laces in so long. Oh, I kind of want some. You know what I think absolutely slaps as a sweet? Strawberry pencils. I don't know if they're called that everywhere. But they're the ones that are like essentially kind of like fat strawberry laces. But in the middle they have the white stuff. Oh. Try the white stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. I am now thinking of Beauty and the Beast. Hope you feel better soon. Zippia, thank you for claiming your daily shine look. Guys, remember, if you haven't claimed your daily shine look, it's a channel point redeem that costs you just 10. That's right, 10 channel points. And it means you can check your shiny look percentage for the day. And also, check yourself in for the stream and count up how many times you've been here. Hope you all feel better soon as well. Never nice to be ill. I'm going to be lurking, to be honest. My head is very foggy, but Limbo Xena streams have always got good vibes. Yeah, enjoy your lurking, seriously. Relax. If you need to have little naps. So, yeah, if you can get some of the little sleeps, do it. But yeah, enjoy your lurkins. I do hope you feel better soon. Pika Pals! So many Pika Pals. Build-A-Bear Pikachu, please. No worries, Sophie. I've got it. I've got you. Oh, God. All the rest of them are just falling all over the floor. Ooh! I just squeezed its hand. I forgot it had a message inside it. I was very scared then. I was like, I could hear Lewis speaking. Where's it coming from? It's coming from the Pikachu. Xena, I'll throw a psyching. Wait, oh my god, a side and slacking at you. It's terrifying. I saw it in the Discord. Grace, welcome on in. How are you doing, Grace? I hope you're doing good. Let's get you a sprinkle of Xena dust if I can type. I'm trying to type one-handed right now. I'm doing it very, very unsuccessfully. Very unsuccessfully. But how are you doing, Grace? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. The slowest shout-out that's ever existed. I managed it. I did it. Got there in the end. Thank you, I'm supposed to be asleep, but keep waking up because I'm so congested. So I figured out I might as well get up and play some Xbox while watching Xena. Why not? Why not? Limbo is sick, runs to get the tea. Is that a threat? I can't drink hot drinks. Yeah, I was going to say Lewis feels sick when he drinks hot drinks. You just poke Cyclops Pikachu in the eye, Cup. No, I can't believe you're on Team Cyclops. How could you do this to me, Cup? I thought we were friends. It doesn't have an eye. I didn't wait, hold on. Oh my god! Grace! Thank you for giving us sub to Rune. Thank you so much. I also nearly did a soft reset before I even encountered the Arceus. Well done, Xena. Well done. But thank you so much for the gifted sub. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. That reminds me, actually. We do have a sub goal on the go for September. We do have a subaroo goal. It is the last day of September, so it's the last day we got to get to meet the sub goal. We are 10 away from the sub goal, and if we do get towards the goal, then I will be doing a horror stream during October. I'm terrified, so if we don't get there, we don't get there. But thank you for contributing. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. We all know that I get jump scared by everything. And Storm, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate it, friend. Appreciate it. Cyclops a chew? No. A pure yellow Pokeball. You can't fool us, Xena. Am I going to have to paint it? Is this the only way you're going to accept it? I will buy paint. And I will paint the chair. Don't test me. Me and Mr. Kurt, we're going to replaying Borderlands 3 with all extras on our PCs at the minute and loving it. Oh, I'm glad you're loving it. Glad you are loving it. I'm loving it. Look, to try and attempt to make some food. No worries, Lewis. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. Time to set up my next funny hunt. I'm excited for you. What are you thinking about going for? Thank you so much for the shout. Always appreciate it, of course, Shah. It's good to be here, even if I'm a bit poorly. Bless you. Bless you. And thank you for the Shiny Look Sinner. I'm so behind on the chat. I'm so sorry, everyone. Thank you for claiming your daily Shiny Look Juice. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Wait. Darugus? Darugus? Is that how I say that? Well, thank you for the follow. I hope that's how I say it. That's awesome. Haven't played Borderlands 2 for ages because Paul is injured at the moment. Damn you, Paul. Is he okay? I hope he gets better soon. And Storm, thank you for claiming your daily Shiny Look. I know what you're talking about. I'm not fond of them. I've been wanting to get the laces for a while since they're an easy snack to eat. That's fair. That's fair. I was going to say the white stuff in the middle definitely makes them a little bit different. Gives you his Shiny Look. Thank you, Duke. Seems legit. Seems legit. Wait, what was it? 47%. Oh! We'll take it. We'll take it. Sophie, thank you for claiming your daily Shiny Look. I'm going to look. Also, Shah continues chatting as usual frequency. Shah, go and rest. Thank you for claiming your daily Shiny Look. There's the gifted Subby. Rune's going to love that so much. Thank you so much. Night, 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 Grace. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for doing that. You didn't have to. It's very sweet. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Daruga. Sorry, it's taking me a while to get down the chat. I'm behind. I'm all behind. Zena, you could use pens to colour the Pokeball. I could. I feel like paint would be more successful somehow. But Darugas, I hope you're doing good. How are you today? Thank you for the Shiny Look, Sophie. Anyway, need to go to sleep now. Good night, Zena. Good night, Storm. I hope you sleep well. Got it on the first try. I did it, guys. I did it. If you paint it on the Cyclops to have makeup on, oh my god. 96%. Oh, I'm also hunting for Shiny Arceus. Wishing the best of luck on your hunt. Thank you so much. How many soft resets so far for you? How's it going? I hope it's going okay. Guys, I'm going to take this as an opportunity, actually, to have a very quick break. My eye is twitching. It's something chronic right now. Ugh. So I'm going to go and fill up my water. I'm going to pop to the bathroom. I'll be gone for about 5 minutes or so. So if you can stick around, I'd appreciate it. I'll pop you on the BRB screen. It's got some clips to keep you entertained. But I'll also run some ads while I'm not here. I know no one likes the ads, but the thing is, I'm not going to be here, so you're not going to be missing much. And hopefully that means we'll get rid of some pre-rolls. And then maybe when we get back from the break, we'll get a Shiny Arceus so we can all bloody witness it. Oh, bloody witness it. But yeah, guys, I'll be gone 5 minutes. Stick around, and I shall be right back. It's all your fault. Every single one of you. There, are you happy now? Oh, look, leftovers. Are you not entertained? Graveler. Graveler. Oh my god! Oh. Okay, it's loud enough. Oh. I think I did a poo! I thought a Pokemon was gonna shoot me! That's not very wholesome! Right, little buddies! Does anyone else do this in the outbreaks? Oh! Oh god, I need to save the game because it might run away. Shiny bunny! You will be my friend. Wartortle is not a shiny. Sabrina's a shiny, guys! Let's flipping go! Shiny Sabrina! Oh my god, I don't think I've seen a shiny Sabrina before. I really love it. Oh my god, I love it. It's hitting itself. Oh my god, I feel sick. Please hit yourself again! Oh, no! 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 I thought it's shiny cherub then because my screen's at an angle. Nah, it's not. I'll check. I'll check this time, I promise. Screamers, I promise I'm gonna check this time. And DA number 187 for Tapu Fini. Oh, wait! Guys! Ah! I love the shiny nose pass, to be fair. The yellow is really cool. Wait, hold on, that's another shiny. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Guys, it's a pink oh my god, I love him. No, this is not about you. You're not the shiny. Can you stop showing off? Shut up. Give me eggs in my party, keep me hatching. Give me eggs in my party, I pray. Give me eggs in my party, keep me hatching. Keep me hatching till the break of day. Where's my shiny? Where's my shiny? Where's my shiny Lavester friend? Where's my shiny? Where's my shiny? Where's my shiny Lavester friend? Fred, can you put your claws up, baby? Maybe I should swap. Nah. If we die as heroes. Get the flinch! Oh god, I didn't get the flinch. You remember when I said, should I swap? I should have swapped. Because I'm just so hungry, I just want to shove it in my— Ah, that takes all! Oh, guys! Ow, my jaw! Guys, what the hell? Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, we've only started the stream. What am I going to do for the rest of the stream? Oh. Yay! Wait, I need to moment it. Guys, it's happened! Ow, my jaw! Oh, ow. Dribbling. It's not shiny. No! James, you couldn't write this! James! You couldn't actually write this! It's already got a few other shinies, so I thought if I evolved it, then that would be better for hopefully getting onto the list. It might not work, but I thought it was worth a try. But I had to come back on stream to do it, and I was like, oh, screw it. If I'm coming back on stream, I might— on stream? I might as well come and catch another flipping shiny to contribute. Hold on a minute. Did you see that? Who everyone really wants to see. No one comes here to talk to me. They come to see the giant snow. Cuddle time. break. Oh my god, what is going on with my hair? 1 second. I'm fluffy. But I'm back, guys. I'm back. Let me set my game back up. We'll slide back over there. Keep resetting whilst we're catching up on the chat. Oh, wake up, Switch. I don't like this. Switchy, wake up. Okay, it's awake. Let me scroll back up. Around 750-ish. Ooh, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I hope that you get yours quickly and it's not like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm still under odds, but I am complaining about it, and I will complain. Seeing as on the road to 3k Arceus. We'll get into it today, guys. 3k or go home. Oh, 3k is quite rough. Does she have the charm? I don't actually have the charm in this game, but charm doesn't impact Arceus Hunt as far as I'm aware. If this is the moment I find out it does, I'm going to be so angry. Because I could easily, I've like barely completed any of the Pokedex in this game, but I could just move it all over from Pokemon Home, so it wouldn't be difficult. That's Happy Finny reaction. So everyone on TikTok has been, pointing out that my reaction to the Ho-Oh was hilarious, and I didn't even realise it was until I went back and watched it. That's the Ho-Oh I got in 4 days, and I go like, oh my flipping god. Guys! I actually don't have the shiny charm in this game. I don't, Kurtwig. It's one of the few games I don't have the charm in. Ironically, I have it in Shining Pearl, but not in Brilliant Diamond. Which is where, Brilliant Diamond's where all my soft reset hunts are. If someone tells me now that Arceus is impacted by shiny charm, I am going to be very mad. I'm going to be so mad. Dragon Boy, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. These ads are not hitting their target audience. I've had 9 ads and 5 of them were sports related. Oh no. I'm definitely not the right person to give sports ads to. Same here, Shah. Same. I mean, to be fair, I kind of like it when an ad's not targeted towards me because then I can ignore it more. If they started advertising like Pokemon Center stuff, I'd be like, stop it. Stop it. Damn, almost twice over odds, pretty rough. No, I think... right, hold on. Xena panicking. Does Arceus... Wait, does Shiny Charm work on Arceus in BDSP? I'm on a forum. Yeah, Shiny Charm doesn't affect wild Pokemon in BDSP. Yeah, in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, the Shiny Charm only increases shiny odds of breeding eggs. So yeah, it's a full odds. It's a full odds hunt, sadly. So even if you have Shiny Charm in BDSP, it won't impact any wild encounters, and Arceus counts as a wild encounter. So we're under odds. Odds is 1 in 4,096, sadly. It will always be that way. Xena, your shiny reaction is the second to none. Cup, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you to say. I do worry that I'm a little bit too much sometimes, but that's just my reaction. I can't help it. There's a reason why I say I scream at shiny Pokemon. The odds are 1 in 4,096 for Arceus, I believe. Charm doesn't apply to wild encounters of BSP. Kurtwig, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat and you've already explained what I tried to explain. It doesn't work on wild encounters. Didn't even know that. Good thing I never bothered with the charm myself. Yeah, to be fair, unless there's something specific you want a Masuda for, or, you know, breed for, in BDSP, don't bother with the charm. It's a waste of time. But yeah, it doesn't work on wild encounters, and I think the reason they've done it is because you have Pokeradar in this game, which has got insane shiny odds anyway. So if you stacked Pokeradar on top of Shiny Charm, it would just get crazy. It would be stupid. It would be stupid crazy. BDSP's shiny hunting mechanic is pretty bad. Yeah, I hate Pokeradar. It confuses me. I know some people really like it, but I don't know what's going on. So I didn't want to bother getting the charm. I do not blame you. I do not blame you at all. I don't even like hatching eggs in BDSP. I just feel like the graphics are more satisfying to me in Sword and Shield for hatching eggs. Although I'm very excited to see what happens in Scarlet and Violet. I want to get breeding in Scarlet and Violet. Quick, Xena, pick a random type. What, a random Pokemon type? Ice type. Not biased at all. Ice is my favourite type. Radar is good, but you don't even need the charm for it. Yeah, exactly. To increase the odds, even if it did increase the odds. It's so insane. Like, it's got such Amazing look. I wish I liked it more. I wish I liked it more, but my problem is I just get confused and I don't know what I'm doing. I like methods that don't involve very much thinking on my part, which is probably why eggs are my favourite. Soft resets could be up there, but they take too long. That's the problem. I like Masuda. It's got low odds. It's quick. I just like it. I like it a lot. Can't wait for Scarlet Violet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to start shiny hunting in it. Ah! Ice noted. Same, so hyped. Ah! My problem is, like, I won't know what to shiny hunt for first. I won't know. And also, I need to assess very quickly in the game, where can I acquire the following things? A Ditto. How soon can we trade with people, and will someone be able to trade me a foreign one, please? Where is the Destiny Knot? Where is the Everstone? These are all the things I need. Where is the nursery? This is all the information I need. I think when the game comes out, I will try and release some kind of YouTube content about like how to get yourself set up for breeding in Scarlet and Violet. Assuming that I can do it myself. We'll see how well the setup goes. We'll see. We'll see. Imagine when we can do all the raids and whatever the co-op is together. It'll be so fun. It'll be fun. I imagine it's going to be a lot like how Dynamax Adventures sort of work. That's how I'm thinking. Definitely putting LeChonk on my team, but I don't know if I want it to evolve. I mean, getting an Everstone on it would be helpful, 100%. But LeChonk is so cute. Again, I don't know which one I want to shiny hunt first, but I can imagine it's going to have a cute shiny. I'm hoping that LeChonk's shiny is like a white shiny. Because in my mind, then it would look a bit more like Pua from Moana. Just like a little white pig with little bits of black on it. Oh, it'd be so cute. It'd be so cute. Speaking of YouTube, thank you, not that Xenobot. For anyone who's not following me on YouTube already, I would massively appreciate if you could pop on over and drop a little sub on the channel. Subs on YouTube are free. They're essentially the version of follows on Twitch, but on YouTube. And I'm trying to get more into doing YouTube content. I'm trying to get better at producing content on there. I've actually got some stuff planned for today. I've got a full list of things I need to try and get done. To do with YouTube and other content. But if you haven't subbed already, please do. That's where you'll find the new video content. I've got a new short series coming out. I've got some more long form videos. When I say long, they're about 2 minutes long. They're not that long. But my favourite ones I'm doing at the moment is I'm doing surprise trade videos. So I'm trading away boxes of my Breedjecks and seeing what I get from a Wonder Trade, from Surprise Trade. It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of drama, not gonna lie to you. By the way, I went to the zoo the other day. Oh, I haven't been to the zoo in ages. Was it fun, Dragon Boy? Do you have a favourite animal that you saw? What was your favourite? I'll just catch 2 LeChonk. Evolve 1 and use whichever I prefer. That's a great shout. Yeah, at the moment, because we don't know the evolutions, it's a risky game. A risky biz. This is why I'm like, oh, which starter do I want? I'm on the fence between Sprigatito and Fuecoco. Very on the fence. Elsa, thank you for the shiny look. Hi, Zena. I'm on my lunch break eating some fish and chips. Oh my god. Love fish and chips so much. I hope your work is going well today, though. Hope it's going good. And thank you for the shiny look. Me and Shrek have said we will start our Scarlet and Violet journeys at the same time. That's so flipping wholesome. That's so wholesome. I love it. Yeah, Masuda is a fine method. Mostly because good odds and wide... oh my god, I can't speak today. What is wrong with me? A wide applicability? Oh, there you go. But Breedjecks are a pain to release. They are. They are. Do you know the technique about using Pokemon Home, Darius? Because when I learned that, it changed my life. You might already know about it, so I do apologise if you do already know. But essentially, if you go into Pokemon Home, you can multi-release Pokemon. You don't have to do them one at a time. Oh my god, I completely have lost my place in the chat. Where was I at? Where was I at? But yeah, there's a way to do it in Pokemon Home. I'll have to explain it to you if you don't know it already. But yeah, once I learned that, it changed my life. Before that, I was having pain. My grandma gave me the idea of getting on Pogo. Yes, because while we were at there were loads of stops and there were Team Rocket grunts. Of course, I kicked their butts and stole their items like a hero should. Every single time I challenge the grunts in Pokemon Go, I lose. And it might be because I haven't been training my Pokemon properly. Whoops. And we just had to see the red pandas. So floofy. Oh god, I love red pandas. Guess who just got a job for tomorrow, Chaser? Was it you? Congrats! Big congrats, Chaser. Raider, welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. Thank you for the mod love and thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate you, Raider. But how are you doing, friend? How are you doing? Oh, good morning. Good morning. I haven't heard of the home method, but that's a good idea. You know what? Quick segue. do. This is why I never get any shinies. I'm just so easily distracted. We're just going to go into Pokemon Home. I'm just going to show you really quickly how to do it. Bear with. But honestly, it's amazing. I recommend it. I pay for Pokemon Home, so that means I've got multiple box space. I also recommend that too. It's not super expensive. Kerwig, you're the one who, I think you're one of the people who put me onto Pokemon Home, as well as Lewis. It's about, like, £5–10 a year, something like that. But you do get one box space as standard, so that can be somewhat helpful, but it would be a little bit annoying. Right, let me see if I've got anything in here to release. If not, I've definitely got things in my home that I can release. Okay, yeah, I've got Relicants that I can release. So, essentially, you go into your home, and if you click release in Pokemon Home, it says, do you want to just release Relicanth, or do you want to release other Pokemon at the same time? Sorry, that's kind of under the overlay a little bit. But you say select more, and essentially, what you can do is just go like this, up and down all the rows. You do still have to click them all individually, which is a little bit of a pain, but it's better than having to go, better than having to go through the release icon every single time. You go through, you can do up to 100 in one go. Now, unfortunately, you can't move between the boxes, but there is another way to do that. So you literally then click, if you look down at the bottom of my overlay, there's a release all. You press the plus button, and then you can release all 30 at once. Bye, Relicanth! But there is another way where essentially, so if you wanted to go over multiple boxes, if you click X and go into list view, it brings up all of your boxes in order. I have a lot of stuff in here, I'm so sorry. But essentially, you can do the same thing and just keep clicking along the rows so you can release things from multiple boxes at once. You can only do up to 100 at a time, but you can then, once you've got to that point, save changes and exit and then go back in and release some more. So it's useful. Hopefully that's been helpful and not useless information. I should probably make a video about this at some point. I feel like it's a useful tip. Anyway, back to the task in hand. Crab Rave, phone is on charge. I'm watching you on the telly, so every time I watch that with no worries, mate, no worries. I hope your phone charging goes well. Yep, I'm helping a guy with a job tomorrow, which reminds me, I need to sort out the induction with the temp job I applied for. Ooh, it's like Legends Arceus, I see, yeah, exactly like that. Hopefully, because we got that kind of mechanic in Legends Arceus, it would be great if they take that and put it into Scarlet and Violet. I think we can all agree it's better to have a system in the game where you can multi-release Pokemon all at once. It's very helpful. I'd argue normally in the main series games, unless you're a breeder, it's not normally a problem you probably come across. But if you are a breeder, it's a problem. And in Legends Arceus, you catch so many Pokemon for the research tasks, it becomes a problem. Also got a free raid pass. Nice. Nice. But it's not me using it. Oh no. Wait, why? That's weird, Dragon Boy. Found out Temtem has a mechanic called Free Tem. Oh. That actually rewards you for releasing Temtems. So you can encounter them, check if they're a Luma, if not, catch them, and check if they're good stats, and then release them and literally get paid for it. Ooh. Costs 15 money to buy the capture item, and normally get about 100 for releasing a Temtem. That's so cool. Oh, I wish there was a system like that in the main series Pokemon games. In Legends Arceus, when you release Pokemon, you get grit pebbles, which you can then use to train up your Pokemon. But it would be nice in the main series games if we, got something for releasing the Pokemon. Items, maybe? It has to be worth the cost of the balls, though. I suppose in Pokemon, you don't have a single capture item, unless Temtem has more than one. I'm sorry that I don't know. But, like, Pokeballs cost cost less than an Ultra Ball, for example. So it'd be interesting. And it's orange. Wait, the raid pass is orange? Aren't they normally, like, green? Greeny blue? Oh, that message was a lot longer than I planned. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. I have nothing wrong with a long message. Nothing wrong with a long message. Like, as long as people aren't spamming the chat with something that's like completely irrelevant and not a conversation we're having, like, I'm grand with long messages. I'm someone who tends to write quite long messages myself. So it's nae problem for me. Nae problem. Don't know why I'm turning Scottish. Nae problem. Sound like a horse. Yeah, Temtem has Temtem card, Temtem card plus, and then Tem card plus plus. Ah, okay. So that no, it's pretty similar then to Pokemon. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. So I'm guessing Tem card plus plus costs more than Tem card. I don't think ball cost matters. In PLA, jet balls cost like 3 times the amount of a regular ball. True. I do like jet balls though. I haven't played Legends Arceus in so long. As we can see from my soft reset screen, the thing I played most recently, apart from this, is Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I have an addiction to. Oh, Shah, just thought I'd let you know. Thanks for inspiring me to get all my characters to level 10. I would like to inform you, I have got all my characters to level 10. I've completed all the quests. I am ready for the next update. Come at me, bro. I've been playing too much. Someone send help. The cost is still reasonable. That's fair. That's fair. Amity B, welcome in, Amity. How are you doing, lovely? I hope you're doing good. Great to see you, friendo. How have you been? I am getting so distracted right now. Sorry, I've got too many tabs open on my computer. Does anyone else ever do this? Just like have so many tabs open, just like I'm like a magpie for different tabs. Amity, I hope you're doing good. Illuma the Temtem equivalent of shinies? I think so. Sure. Would you say that's the equivalent? I've never played Temtem, so I don't know. Just realised we're both wearing purple hoodies today. Amazing, Kurtwick. But does yours have a Gengar hood? Does it? Does it? Oh my god. I'm being so sassy and like not managing to actually successfully put my hood up. Does yours have a Gengar hood? If you can even see it's a Gengar hood. It's falling off my own head. I am Gengar now. Sarah, thank you for the shiny look. And Amity, thank you for claiming your daily shiny look as well. And Darubius, thank you for claiming your daily shiny look. Oh, 2%. Oh, rip. Rip. Yay, I'm definitely not playing Disney Dreamlight Valley right now. No, of course not. Of course not. You're still looking for Arceus? Yeah, Arceus is mean. Arceus doesn't want to be my friend, Amity. This is going to be the hunt that's going to break my heart. I can already tell. Sadly, we're not even at odds yet. So odds for Arceus is 1 in 4,096. So until we get to 4,096, technically I'm not allowed to complain. Although, have I been listening to that rule? No, I have not. Thank you for the shout. You're very welcome, lovely. You're very welcome. 2% is better than base game odds. I'll take it. This is very true. This is very, very true. Percentages do make the odds different. So we will take it. We will take it. Yeah, Luma Temtem are alternate colour, have a shine effect. Ooh, and guaranteed to have at least 3 perfect stats. The developers said it was a love letter to shiny Pokemon. I love that. Also, why one of my Gengar ears is being really, really, really sticky outy, and the other one's just like flopping back. That's valid, yeah. Sadly, Orange Jesus has not been kind to us. See, the thing I love about shiny hunting is it requires minimal amounts of skill. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely techniques you can use to, you know, boost it that involve you having knowledge to know how to boost things and get things into optimal setup and stuff. But in terms of, like, skill, it's not very skill-based, it's random. And I'm not good at skill-based games. I'm good at randomness. And I'm also not very patient, but this is teaching me how to be patient. I might complain a lot, but I'm still doing it, aren't I? So I think that's a win. No, mine's a Minnesota Vikings one. Oh my god. Like, I'm not a big sporty person, but like whenever I see people wearing like, especially like Minnesota Vikings, I'm guessing that's hockey, right? Is that hockey? I'm sorry if it's not ice hockey, but like whenever I see like ice hockey pullovers or like things like that from America, they just look so cozy and so comfy. So fluff. So fluff. I really want that Invelto. You can get it. You can do it. I believe in you. I need to do some raids in Pokemon Go because I have many quests on the go that involve completing raids. And they are like the baby quests because I am behind. I'm trying to get back into Pokemon Go. I'm trying. Just finding the time to do the raids. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna set up a section in the Discord. I'm gonna use and abuse it and just be like, guys, I want to do some remote raids. Is anyone around to help? Please help me. The downsides that Luma rates are 1 in 7,500 in the wild. That's rough. That is rough. Luckily, most encounters are double battles. Okay, that helps. Second sis breeding increases Luma rates a lot. Oh, up to 1 in 100. That's good. Okay, so it's a little different. A little different. American football team. That's the one. That's one. It's a similar vibe to what I'm thinking of, though. Just like the big jerseys look so good. Ingadelic, welcome in. I'm praying for your mental health whilst you have to constantly close this game over and over. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking of my mental health and for praying for me. I appreciate it. I think, sadly though, 2,927 times in, it might be a prayer too late. My mental health might have already disappeared down the toilet. But I appreciate the sentiment. Welcome in. It's weird that it doesn't register the free raid passes or even the premium battle passes. That's so weird. That's so weird. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Oh my god. So yeah, for anyone who is interested in seeing the shiny Darkrai hunt, which is still one we still have to do. We haven't done it yet. We've done shiny Shaman. That will be on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to be doing Darkrai on stream. I've made the decision. The Arceus has put me off for life. So I will be doing that on the YouTube channel. So keep your eyes peeled on the shorts. They will be coming. They will be coming. I'm going to try and start filming those today. So who knows? Maybe I'll get Darkrai technically before I get Arceus. Honestly, your dedication speaks volumes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I feel like I've seen other people go to worse hunts though. Like, I've seen some people go through a lot of pain. So I feel like, you know, I'm proud of myself. I'm not just diminishing my own achievements here. I feel like, you know, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But I've seen some people do crazy hunts, like into the 60,000s. Mostly in the old games where the odds were worse, but still. Oh. But I appreciate the kind words. I also got shiny Shaman and still need to do Darkrai. Yeah, it's... I wish I'd started with Arceus and Darkrai and left Shaman till last because the resets for that was so nice.
Xena.
Thank you for the epic not that Xena. Yeah, the resets for, well, the runaways for Shaman were so much better. So much better. Mr. Kirby is now checking out Temtem. If he plays that and not Scarlet Violet, I will riot. I think we all will riot. Mr. Kirby, you do realise, if you play Temtem instead of Scarlet Violet, we will disown you. No pressure. Icy, welcome on in. How you doing, Icy? I hope you're doing good. Let me get you a sprinkle of Xenodust once I've confronted God once again. Once I've confronted God. God's still judging me. Naughty Arceus. Naughty Arceus. But how are you doing, Icy? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Temtem does look good, though, to be fair. Temtem look kind of rough, not gonna lie. Ooh, two different opinions here. Different opinions. Temtem is cross-compatible. Oh, wait. Cross-platform? So if you get it, I can meet you in-game. That's so cute. That's so cute. I do not need more collection games in my life. Disney Dream Light Valley right now, and Pokemon is enough. I need to stop. That ferret is a vibe! That ferret is a vibe. Elsa, thank you for the ferret. And all that time at the zoo dream, how my Metal is boosted friendship. That's so cute. I've got an Eevee in my party at the moment. I'm trying to do a quest thing where it's boosting, getting a certain number of Eevee candies and then evolving it into an Espeon, I think. I'm so behind on the quests. I just got to start my day. Welcome to the world of the waking, to the world of the day starting. I hope you've got a lovely day planned. It only just hit full release. Oh, every game looks rough in early access. True, the amount of glitches I've been having with Disneyland Dreamlight Valley. Honestly, every single time I put on a skirt, like a mini skirt in the game, like which leg is it? It doesn't really matter. My right leg of the character, every time I run, like the animation makes the leg go into spaghetti. It's really weird. It's really weird. Even fully released, it looks a bit rough. Oof, oof. Here we go, don't tempt me. I have expensive game time coming up, Gotham Knights and Pokemons. Honestly, Kurtwig, I just had expensive game time just now because I bought Disney's Dreamlight Valley, which I wasn't intending on doing. Whoops. And then I also bought Slime Rancher 2, which I was more excited about Slime Rancher 2 and I haven't touched it because I started Dreamlight Valley first. I made the mistake. My poor Slime Rancher 2's just been sat there unloved. Unloved. But how have you been anyway? Feels like it's been forever, but it's probably only been like a week or so. I've been good, thank you. I've been really good. Lewis and I went on honeymoon a few weeks ago, which was lovely, but we're now settled back into the day-to-day grind. I had my first week back at work this week, which was questionable. It was okay until yesterday. I'll tell you guys a story. I'll tell you guys a little story. I had a meeting with people, and don't you hate in a meeting? It was a meeting about like constructively criticizing the current project we're doing, which I'm mostly in charge of running, but I'm not in charge of like all the big high level stuff because I have a line manager. So essentially, I'm a researcher and I've got someone who I report to who's meant to check my stuff and make sure I'm following things correctly. And everyone in the team, instead of constructively criticizing me, decided to criticize me on things that weren't my fault, and I didn't really know what to do about it because I was like, they were like, "Oh, you're doing this, you're focusing too much on this thing during the interviews." I'm like, "But that's what's written in the interview schedule." So it was a little bit of a rough one because I don't mind constructive criticism, but I don't like when people criticize you and it's like, "Well, what do you want me to do about that?" Like, that's not my fault. Like, that's a you problem, not a me problem. But obviously being junior in the team, you can't say that. Because then people don't want to work with you anymore. So it was a bit of a weird week. But apart from that, been good. Phoenix, welcome on in. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm enjoying it so far, so no complaints from me. But if it's not for you, that's valid. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Exactly. To be fair, Minecraft for me is a great example. Like, I think that's a game that looks so busted still. But that's part of its charm in a way. So I wouldn't discount a game because of its graphics necessarily or what it's looking like. Like that. This is why I like Dreamlight Valley so much. It's got some bugs in it, but I'm willing to look past them because I enjoy the gameplay so much. Dreamlight looks really good. It's so good. It's very addictive though. It's very addictive. Oh, cute. Hope you have fun. It was an amazing honeymoon. I want to go back. Hi, how are you, lovely? Been a long time. It's been a hot minute. But I'm doing good, Phoenix. How are you doing? How are you doing? Do it. Pops it on the wish list. Kurtwig, you're so easily influenced. I love it. Apart from criticism, it's also explaining how it should be done. So I wouldn't call that constructive criticism. Indeed, that's my problem, Dorigas. That's my problem. It's like, I have no problem with someone being like, you did this in a way that I would have done it in this way instead. I'd be like, oh, that's useful. That's useful, but not just you've done it wrong. I'm like, okay, how would you like that to be fixed? Help. Send help. You have to let me know. Amity, thank you for the appreciation. I appreciate you. Thank you for the stretch. Oh my god. I nearly yawned then. That was, oh wow. Sorry, that was a really big stretch. I was not intending to be that dramatic, but it happened. And thank you for the hydrate as well. I was away for a month, but I'm glad to be back. Ooh, had a whole month of crazy sunshine. If you don't mind me asking, feel free to ignore the question if you don't feel comfortable answering. But where did you go? Was it anywhere nice? To be honest, the platypus boy had me sold on it. I think this is the platypus that Shara's told me about a few times. It does sound very cute. What's it called? It's got a name. Platytem. I don't know. I'm making names up now. Oh, in Abu Dhabi. Oh, I have never been there before. Was it amazing? Was it good? I hope so. But yeah, definitely a lot of sunshine. A lot of sunshine. Ugh, being strangled by my own hoodie. Help. I just fully evolved. And that's it. Platypet. 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 Platox. Platypus? Sure. For some reason, that just made me think of, That's just made me think of, the TikTok trend that's going around at the moment. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but it's where people have their pets. Normally they're dogs, but sometimes they're cats. And it's this song that goes, Beelzebub. Lucifer. Possibly Satan as well. And it's just like their dogs, like, in poses where they look like pure evil. And you saying Platypus just reminded me of that for some reason. I don't know why. It's just triggered it in my head. And now I'm thinking about all those dogs doing silly faces. It was epic! Went to the theme parks and everything, but final week I did feel homesick. Oh, bless you. So you're glad to be home. Glad to be home. I'm glad you had a good time. That was part of the reason I left my job, was because of all the finger pointing and telling me I was doing everything wrong, even though I know what I was doing was right. Is a shame. 15 years down the drain. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's really difficult, though, when you're in that position. 100%. I feel you. Like, I'm quite lucky that in the grand scheme of things, like, that doesn't happen a lot in my job, mostly because this was, like, a very rare one-off meeting. But if you're having it every single day, day in, day out, it can really wear away at you. It can really wear away at you. Platox is my favourite. He has water vibes. Cute, but still looks powerful looking. But Platypus looks a bit odd, to be honest. So, Platox is my new water boy. Platypus Decimus Meridius. Indeed, Mr. Kirkwick, indeed. Checking those points, Ventura. Checking you're still top of the leaderboard. Checking. I was going to say, whoever is at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the stream will be VIP for the month. Or if they are a mod, like Ventura. Who cannot be VIP. Pachora will be selecting the next VIP. The next VIP. I'm very glad to be back. All of my family went, so it was very jam-packed. A lot of family drama. Oh my god, yeah. That's always the fun part of going on holiday with family, isn't it? There's always got to be at least one big row. Ole! I'm now looking at what Platypus looks like, because I'm very interested. Sorry. I beg your pardon? I just got told off for going onto a website. How rude. Okay, I kind of like it. It's very cute. Very, very duck. Very platypus. Oh, yep, and you can use the VIP command, as Shah has demonstrated. Yes, yes, you love to see it. VIP powers activate. Activated. The Mariachi T-Rex. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Why has my neck suddenly just started hurting? Can we not? Ooh. And then Zena, on the way back from the airport, in the middle of the M62, our car breaks down. No. Was it a long time before like recovery came and got you? How long did you have to wait? That's the worst. That's the worst. You don't want that to happen. What a great welcome back. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Oh, no. I was going to say, last time I've been in a car breakdown was on New Year's Eve a couple of years ago. Well, it wasn't a breakdown. It was, so we were driving, I think we were in Lewis's car, actually. I'm pretty sure we were. We were trying to drive to my, one of my family members for New Year's Eve. And on the motorway, there was something that caused damage to the tyre, essentially. Yeah, that was terrible. So we were, like, waiting in the middle, like, because it was quite late. We were setting off about, like, 10 o'clock at night. Because Lewis had been working, so we headed off after he finished work. But yeah, it was not ideal, waiting in the middle of the night on New Year's Eve. We were waiting for quite a while. Recovery came after about an hour. That's not too bad. Not too bad. To be fair, I think it's grossly unfair that mods can't be VIP. Farewell, Pink Diamond. I will miss you forever. Just joking. But not really, though. I think mods should be VIPs too. But then again, can you imagine the inter-mod tension? The inter-mod tension when some of the mods are VIP, but some of them aren't. In all fairness, I think all of my mods would have to be VIP. I love you all. I mean, I love everyone in the chat, but I love my mods. You're the bestest. My patience on stuff like that, Xena, is 0. Honestly hate it. I'm the same. Especially because, like, when you break down in a car, normally you don't plan this to happen. So, you don't often have sources of entertainment readily available at your fingertips. It's just like, well, what do we do now? This next hour or so of my life. Thankfully, I was with Lewis, so I wasn't alone, so I had someone to talk to. Me, Patura, and Chunky just having a straight-up war. The battle of the mods. Who will come out on top? I think it would be a bloodbath, to be fair. Sword is mega, though. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful sword. It's very swishy. Luma Plypet Linus is pink. So adorable. Oh my god. I love it. Real kawaii. I think I need to start getting some predictions in about what I think the shiny forms are going to be for all the new Pokemon. So, I'm going to start you know what? What a way to divert yourself while you're streaming. New Scarlet Violet Pokemon. I'm going to bring up a list. I'm going to tell you what I think the shiny is going to be for all of them. This is the content you come for. Xena's just making things up about potential shinies. But screw it. I'm a shiny expert now. I can guess what the shinies are. I need a full list of what the Pokemon are though. Is there a Bulbapedia, a Cerebi page about it yet? Oh yeah, there is. Perfect. Okay. Kurtwigius Decimus Meridius. Kurtwigius Decimus Meridius. Sprigatito. This is Streamer! Okay, shiny prediction number 1. Sprigatito. Normally the little green cat. I think Sprigatito's shiny is going to be pink. I think it's going to be like a Sakura? Sakura? Is that the right word? Sakura? Can't say it. Like cherry blossoms. That's what I think Sprigatito is going to be. Like cherry blossom cat. Now obviously these are just my predictions and they could be wrong. But someone make a note of them so we can see if I'm right when it comes out, okay? I love like someone make a note. Xena, you should make a note. Nah. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I think Sprigatito will go yellow, personally. Grass types often say similar. That's true. So, like, more of a yellowy green shade. I think Sprigatito will be purple. Oh, purple would be so cute. Like a dark purple. Oh, that would be so pretty.
Not that Xena.
Thank you for the epic, not that Xena. Mel, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Mel? Yeah, I think Sprigatito, pink is my vote, but I'm going to be happy with anything, to be honest, at this point. Purpatito, it would be so cute. I think a baby pink would be cute. I've seen someone make a pink Sprigatito plushie, and it kind of influenced me in a big way. So they were making it on, it was on their Twitter account. I think they're planning on making custom plushies, and they were doing the test one, and they just decided to do it in a pink fabric. And it looks so good. It looks so good. But that's my guess for Sprigatito. Fuecoco. I would love to see Fuecoco go green. Like, because it's obviously a chili pepper. Although some people think it looks like an apple. But it's like a chili pepper apple thing. I think green makes sense. It's kind of like a similar vibe to Applin, I guess, in that respect. But I think green would look good. Like a green croc. I think green makes sense because of the pepper thing. Definitely. Definitely. I think it would look really good green. I'm doing okay. Have a date for my uncle's funeral. So just getting everything sorted. Having a break and taking my mind up by watching streams and applying for jobs. I hope everything goes well for the funeral and stuff. And again, I passed on my condolences in the Discord. But my condolences again to you and your family as well. But hopefully we can take your mind off it. I hope the job application's been going good. Wigatito getting the Pokeball. Wigatito. Wait, is this a song reference? Oh, Wigatito getting the Pokeball. Wigatito. Is that it? Don't, because every time I think about Sprigatito, all I can think about is two things. I either go, Sprigatito, stay on four legs, Sprigatito. Or I go, Sprigatito, tell me the truth. Sprigatito, do 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 do. Fly once more like I did before. Sing a new song, Sprigatito. Singing black like a black pepper? Wait! Oh, what? I know black pepper the seasoning is, I think. Is that like a pepper that's, like, black? When I type black pepper, it just comes up with the the actual seasoning in the seasoning pot. Like, are there peppers that are actually black? I get the vibe, though. 100%. I've always a Chickatita reference. Yeah, there you go. I hope Smoliv Shiny is a black olive. Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah, that would be my guess for... So that's my guess for Way Coco. Quaxley, I'm unsure. I have no idea what colour the shiny will be for Quaxley. You know what? I'm sorry to shaft Quaxley in such a way. I'm showing terrible bias here. I think Quaxley's shiny is just going to change the colour of its beak, and that's going to be it. Its beak's going to go from yellow to orange, and that's going to be it. Got it. I got it. I thought Chickatita too. Oh my god, yes, it would be so cool. Black olive Smoliv, 100%. 100%. Job applications have been so-so. They've been looking at my applications but not getting a reply after that. Keep trying, Mel. Keep trying. I've got the faith in you. It'll happen for you eventually. It'll happen. But I'm sorry that it's been a bit of a pain. Black pepper doesn't come from a pepper fruit. Pinkly? Oh, pink Quaxley. That could be cute. But I feel like I can't have pink Quaxley and pink Sprigatito. I feel like I'd have to change my Sprigatito guess. I'm gonna have to change it. I love Smoliv and we'll protect it. I know that. Just like black shinies. I love black shinies. They look so cool. Quaxley would just be paler. Yeah, it could be. Just like a paler blue. I'm sad Smoliv didn't get more love. LeChong took it all. I love Smoliv. Smoliv's my little anxiety olive. And I love it. Pour Me. I think Pour Me might be just a different, like, so it's orange. I think it might just go a little bit lighter yellow. I'm not excited about Pour Me. Sorry, Pour Me. Not excited about Pour Me at all. I don't know why. I just... It just leaves me feeling a bit meh. I think all shinies should be pink. Unless the original colours are pink, then they should be green. Charles like, give me all the pink shinies. Every single one. LeChong, I want it to be white. I want it to have, keep the brown face and the little pink nose, but I want it to have, like, I want it to have a white body. I think it'll be cute. And very Pua from Moana. Smoliv, black olive, done. Ugh. If it's not, I will riot. I will protect all the grass boys. Protect. Fido, I think, is going to be... Part of me feels pink because of the fairy type. It is fairy type, isn't it? Yeah. And like I feel like it would look like pink donuts. I feel like it would look like pink donuts and be really cute. But I've seen a lot of people predicting shinies for Fido and going for more just a brown colour, like it's been baked in the oven. I'm like, I see the vibes. Yeah, Fido could go toasted. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing a lot. LeChong may turn blue or maybe red. Oh my god, that would be dramatic and I love it. Just seeing that from the 4th of October, Backy D's is doing an adult Happy Meal. You can get a 10-piece nuggets meal or a Big Mac and a toy. And they're only doing them until they sell out, to be quick. Oh my god. Wait. If you want one, I think the toys are like the Happy Meal character, like Ronald McDonald on the Hamburglar. I mean, to be fair, I can order a Happy Meal as an adult anyway. But I feel like it wouldn't be enough food. I hope the adult Happy Meal has more food in it. Palomi is the cutest Pikachu clone, in my opinion. But it's still just Pikachu clone. I wouldn't be shocked if it's still a single stage Pokemon. Yeah, it probably will be, maybe? It's still very cute, though. Still very cute. I don't think anything could take my heart away from Morpeko and Dedenne, though. I just love them too much. I've seen people do Fido as dark brown, like he's been toasted. Yeah, I love that. It's very cute. His bagel ears remind me of Princess Leia. Oh, he is so cute. It's so cute. Fido's moist, smooth skin has elastic qualities and is both firm and soft at the same time. When these Pokemon become excited, they intimidate their opponents by puffing up their bodies to appear bigger. Fido ferments things in its vicinity using the yeast in its breath. Said yeast is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. always protect the Fido. Always. Also, it has yeast breath. That's interesting. I will never watch Star Wars the same way again. You just be imagining Fido instead. Fido's design feels kind of lacking, so I hope it gets a live evolution. I love its design. I can't help it though. I mean, it's essentially a dog, which is always going to have my heart. And then it's made of carbohydrates. And we all know that I love those too. Sir Titan. Now, okay. If I have a problem with any Pokemon, it's Sir Titan because I don't like its legs. But I understand the logic, so I'm going to look past it. I'm worried about Sir Titan's shiny form. I want it to go, like, change its body from white to, like, black or blue or something really extreme. I think its eyeshadow is going to change colour. You know how it's got pink around its eyes? I think that's all we're going to see. I think its eyeshadow is going to change from blue, from pink to blue. I would like it to be more dramatic, though. Pink and white invert, yeah, I'd be down for that. Turn new signature attack, yeast breath. Oh, it sounds so grim. Hot take, personally love Fido's design. I do too, I do too. Maybe a lilac? Ooh, that could be pretty. That could be pretty. Imagine if it has a move called Rise and it makes it bigger, more defense. Ah! That would be so cute, Kurtwig. That would be so cute. Do we know its abilities? Oh, it says its abilities own tempo. But again, you'd assume it will have a hidden ability. Maybe. Maybe. Cyclozar. Will it? It should have a shiny, right? Yeah, we'll have. Unless. What do I've not even considered Cyclozar's shiny. To be fair, I completely forgot until this very moment about Cyclozar's existence. And I don't know why. I'm so sorry, Cyclozar. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to. I don't know. I don't think I have a prediction for Cyclozar. What do people think? That's the one that's potentially a pre-evo of the legendaries, but we don't know yet. Self-raising, it'll be so good. Blessing with the 2,900 plus resets, yeah. I'm in pain. I'm in Spain without the S. Yeah, I don't have an opinion on Cyclozar. I don't have an opinion. I have very strong opinions about some of them, and some of the others I'm just like, nah. Graphite, I'm also unsure about, but I would like it to go really super colourful in the body. Because of the kind of graffiti aspect of it. I think that would look pretty cool if it went very, very colourful. Ooh, monochrome Cyclozar. That way the shiny can go multiple directions for potential Evo split. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. I think that's what I'm struggling, is the Evo split. I think it's kind of funny how quietly they announced Cyclozar. It's like they forgot to include him in the direct trailer, so they just released a quick 1 minute short. Yeah, they're just like, and here's Cyclozar. It was really anticlimactic, wasn't it? Like, hey, what's happening? Yes, or it has an oven-related move it can use, which would be fire, and it's called 180C fan. Oh my god. Make sure you preheat the oven. Make sure you preheat it. Cloth could go a green colour. Like a sagey green. Ooh, what about grey? Like, almost like it turns into a rock. Because it is rock type, right? Yeah, it's rock type. So instead of it being orange, it turns into the grey. Like a silver? Ugh. Armor Rouge. I feel like because it's called Armor Rouge, it has to say pretty red. Maybe it just goes all red. Kind of like how Arceus goes all yellow. God, I'm finding this very difficult to think. Wiglet, I think the nose is going to change colour. Definitely. I think that's all we're going to get from Wiglet. A little nose colour. Armor Rouge, all red, agree. Yeah. The problem is with Ceruledge, I don't envision that being like all violet being possible, because it's essentially all violet really anyway. Why is it release day? Why? Why do we have to wait? Why is patience a thing? I'm booking the Friday off work, Kurtwig. I'm genuinely considering booking the week that after it's released off, so I can just power through as much of the game as possible, because all I want to do is find out what these shinies are. Ceruledge turning Cerulean would be nice. Oh lordy. Oh, lordy. It does make sense though, because ceruleans are blue, isn't it, rather than a purple. So why is it called cerulege? Interesting. I'm unsure about Coridon and Miraidon, to be fair, as well. What shinies they would have. Can you see why I'm more excited about... like, I think it's because when I'm shiny hunting, I know that shiny hunting legendaries is going to be difficult. So I don't like to think about it too much. I like to get excited about stuff like a potentially Masuda. A nice lighter blue would be amazing. And yeah, that could look pretty cool. I think it'd be interesting to have Armarouge going fully red, and then surely, so like essentially going fully scarlet. Wouldn't it make sense for Cerulege to be fully violet? Although technically it pretty much is. That's the problem. That is the problem. Bum, 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 bum. Or palette swap. Okay. Okay. Yes. It's a yes from me. Let's do that. Let us do that. It would be glorious. Do, 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 do. This song is bop. This song is bop. Lewis with the great ideas. Lewis is really good at like ideas and thinking of creative things. It makes me very jealous. Bum 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 bum. I love Pokemons, I do. We love Pokemons. The pokes of the buns, the Pokemans. We are currently still making our way through the Pokemon anime, guys. We are in Johto. We are having a good time. And my god, I've said it before and I'll say it again, but the Johto theme song, at least I think it might change halfway through the season potentially. But the first Johto theme song at the moment is a bop. I can't get it out of my head. It's a whole new world we live in. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all. Be the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto. Currently in season 12 of the anime, which is Sinnoh. Season 12 is Sinnoh. Wow. Whoa. There must be I don't know why I'm surprised. I was about to be like, there must be a lot of faffing in the anime. I am very aware of the amount of faffing. I swear to God. Ash never gets anything done. It's a running joke. Season 10 through 13 is Sinnoh, I believe. Ooh. Also, Johto Journeys has many cutie patootie buns. We just watched the Marill episode, not Azumarill. That's what it evolves into. The Marill episode where it's got a little bow on its tail and it was just crying all the time. I'm like, oh my god, I love you so much. So cute. Johto Journeys is season 3, to be fair. Oh, yeah, fair enough. That makes a bit more sense. Oh, does it though? Because Sinnoh is only 2 gens away. So if they're doing about 2 seasons a gen, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Assuming there's only 2 seasons in Johto.
Which there's not going to be. I mean, that's just a trope of anime, isn't it? Takes 4 30-minute episodes for a 10-second timer to count down. This is very true. This is very true. Shah, I just thought of something, by the way. And also, this goes out to anyone who plays Disney Dreamlight Valley. And you might have already seen this or heard this. So, like, tell me to wham my neck in. But I just remembered something. Shah, did you know, you probably already do this, because you're also on TikTok, so you probably see all the tricks as well, that you can move the harvestable bushes in the trees into one area. So you can essentially just create a little, like, foraging farm where all of the, like, the coconuts and the bananas and the apples and the cherries and everything are all in one place. It's been a game changer for me. If you haven't done it, I recommend it. Like, it's fully messed up my island because, like, there's no, you know, all the harvestables in one place, but I don't even care. I don't even care. My island, like it's Animal Crossing. Who do I think I am? From Hoenn onwards, it's 2 to 3 seasons of region, mostly. Good to know. Maybe Johto's just very long. Kane, welcome on in, Kane. Afternoon, Xena. How are you? Wonderful person. Oh, thank you so much, Kane. You're a wonderful person. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? I would be doing better if Arceus would be shiny, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like I've done pretty well today in terms of I'm not going to lie to you. I've kind of been autopiloting a lot of the stream, like in terms of like the doing the resets. Which is how I like to do it, because that means I've not been paying attention to it, and it means I've not been getting bogged down by it. I want to thank you guys for that, for like being so wonderful in the chat, and like our conversations are the best. I live for the conversations, and it helps me to get through these stupid resets. The Dragon Ball rule of anime. Why fly through the episodes when we can include 40 minutes of screaming to charge up in 3 episodes? Oh god. Yeah, seen loads of tricks, but part of me likes running around. That's also fair. That's also fair. I do enjoy watching people do the do the fence trick. I haven't done it myself, but I do enjoy watching people do it. It's very satisfying. For those of you who don't know who play Dreamlight Valley, if you imprison your friend, the person who is helping you, inside a fence, then go around and go and do all your tasks. So, for example, if it's a mining friend, go around and mining all the rocks. Once you release them, they'll just release all of their drops in just one big explosion. It's very dramatic. It's amazing. I'm worried it would break my game, to be honest. Lewis just broken me. Oh no. I posted all my shinies in Arceus last night. Ooh! And soon after, I added a few more amazing Kane. I think I very briefly saw that when I checked the Discord this morning. Many shinies. I think it was like, was it three boxes of shinies? Maybe more. Impressive. Impressive. The fence trick is good because it means your companion doesn't talk to you when you get that glowing harvesty thing. Do you not like them talking to you? It's very antisocial. My problem is they just keep getting in the way, keep getting glitched in places, and I have to keep pushing them to get them out of the glitch. And I don't like the fact that I'll bash a rock and I have to wait for them to get the extra item to come out, because otherwise it will just land somewhere where I don't want it to, and I'll forget about it and forget to go back and get it. 5 boxes and start on the 5th. That's insane. Congrats on the shinies though. I wonder if I'll ever play Legends Arceus again. I bet I will at some point. I bet at some point in my life I'm going to revisit it. But I haven't touched it for a while. Thanks, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Not when you get the golden glowing heart. Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. When you get the golden glowing harvest and you're trying to spam A on the gold circle, and you end up just talking to them instead. It's really annoying. No, I know what you mean. I get you now. Talking to them, yeah. I thought you just meant they were just throwing out random dialogue. No, I get you. It wastes the timer. It does indeed. It's very irritating. And by the way, Zena, do you know what we have? We have the best vibes! Because this floof is a vibe. No, this ferret is a vibe. Pikachu agrees. Pikachu be dancing. Pikachu be dancing. Do. Come on, Custard. Now's the time. It's time to be custody. I've done my waiting. 2,963 resets of it. A brilliant diamond. I want to know how to make the origami shoe from the video. There must be advice on this somewhere on the internet. How to make a Pikachu out of origami. What a day to be alive. How to make an origami Pikachu. The internet, I love Google so much. Yeah, and a lot of words left my voice after I didn't save. Oh no, when I caught a shiny Snorlax because my game crashed. No! Oh, that's pain right there. That's pain, Kane. That's pain. No, Hugger Plush is sold out. Someone redeemed it before, Shah. Sophie redeemed it before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you using an auto counter or are you manually doing it? I'm using an auto counter. Thank the Lord. I did start the Arceus Hunt using doing manual, but I kept forgetting to add the counter on. So yeah, I'm using an auto counter. I've got it set up so that I'll point it out to you actually. I've got it set up so the thing that it's using to count it is when Arceus says Doligion. I took a screenshot of the text box for that, and that's what it's picking up every time. So hopefully Arceus doesn't say something different, or else it's gonna scupper my counter. Wouldn't that be amazing, actually, if the shiny was decided at the point of when you interact with it, like, and it said something different if it was a shiny? So instead of saying Donigyun, it said something else. It's easy. Just get yellow construction paper, fold and tuck, draw on red eyes and cheek and nose and mouth, and you have origami chew. You say it like that's the easiest thing in the world, Dragon Boy. I'm like, if I did that, it would just be a piece of paper folded in half. Definitely wouldn't look very Pikachu-y. Paper chew. Game redeemed itself by giving me a second shiny Munchlax. Ah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, just fold and tuck. I need some more information about that step. Just do a little bit. Just a little bit more. This would be like, just like, Zena, make a Pikachu out of this piece of paper. Okay. Fold and tuck. I'm just making a paper airplane at this point. Guys, I've accidentally just started making a paper airplane. It's the worst paper airplane you've ever seen. Pikachu is complete. There you go, guys. Pikachu made out of origami. Don't tell me you don't see it. Don't tell me you don't see it. Instructions unclear. I've created a swan. I've created a Pikachu. Look, it's Pikachu. That's like the Minecraft title screen. It's like 1 in 10,000 chance for it to say Minecraft instead. Minecraft. I've loved the splash messages. They're amazing. That Zeno looks more like a Wingull. It's Tapico Finny. That did not fly very well. I'm glad you couldn't see it. Lewis is snorting at it because, quite frankly, it was pathetic. I'll pick that up later, by the way. Just throwing things on the floor. Zeno does a stream, so there's plushies everywhere. There's a paper aeroplane on the floor. Mince Raft! It says Mince Raft as one of the splashes. Ah! I love that. I love that. I could tell you to do a butterfly if you like. I mean, you could try and explain it, but I think the best way for me to do it would be to watch a video. I'm terrible at doing things by just words. Wait. Waiting. How long do I have to wait? How do you mince a raft with a very sharp knife? They're very clever. Do you play Terraria too? I was going to say, we've done a tiny bit of Terraria, but not loads. It's not Lewis's favourite, and to be fair, it wasn't my favourite either. But I'd be willing to give it another go at some point. We did it on our 24-hour stream, didn't we? With Ducky. That's just what the title changes to. Very, very rarely, yeah. But you could do it with a very sharp knife. It might take you a long time to mince a raft. I suppose so. It'd have to give you a visual image as well, since there's a stage I can't explain. There you go, there you go. But if you have a video for it or anything, I'd like to learn how to make a butterfly. Yeah, we attempted, but meh, yeah. It could have been that we'd got along. Well, it was one of the first things we did, though, wasn't it? Don't know. I'd be willing to give it another try at some point. I mean, I have the game now, so I can always jump back into it in the future. I deleted the pictures, but I got a picture of Melmetal in the zoo. I put him in with a goat and a bear. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. It's weird as well, because by description it's exactly the type of game I would love. I've tried it multiple times since release, but got bored really quick. That's fair. Like, I've only really tried it twice, I think. And the first time, I think I was playing it by myself, and I literally opened the game, got confused, and closed it. No, maybe I hadn't played it at all. Maybe I'm just thinking about me trying to set up the game for us to play. But I'd be willing to give it another go. Another basharoonie. Why were goats and bears in the same enclosure? I hope they weren't. I hope it was two separate pictures. Those are some very friendly bears. And some very fierce goats. I'm going to have to go. My head's in absolute agony at the moment. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry. No, don't. Please do not apologise. Stop it, you. Now. Stop it. Bad, Shah. Bad. Don't apologise. If you need to go and have a rest, then you need to go have a rest. I hope you feel better soon, though. It's so lovely to hang out with you all again, but I'm genuinely just too poorly. Go and have some rest. Big hugs. Big, big hugs, Shah. We love you. Bye. Bye. Now, go rest. Oh, they weren't. They were really far apart. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad the goats were safe from the bears. Yeah, the bears are actually terrified of the goats. Who knew? Who knew? It's like how elephants are scared of mice. Bears are scared of goats. I hope the headache goes away. Yeah, we hope the headache goes away. Speaking of headaches, I'm starting to get a little bit of a return of my weird headache, but I think it might be neck tension. Oh. It's serious time. I was going to put it on back to front and decided not to. My fringe is being too fluffy. I can't see. To help summon Arceus, thank you. Does Ash have an Arceus yet? Actually, we're not that far in the anime. No spoilers. I doubt he does. I doubt it. But he might do. I actually have a photo of Melmetal with my grandma. That's very wholesome. That's very wholesome. I hope your grandma was posing with the Melmetal. Giving it a gentle pat. I hope your grandma wasn't in an enclosure of the zoo. Yeah, hopefully not. Not even with the goats and the bears. That wouldn't be very safe. Not as of yet. Ooh, there's still time though. He can still get Arceus. Grandma is the apex predator. Confirmed. She's the queen of beasts. You can smell her fear in this biosphere. She's the apex predator. What section do I put photos in again? Depends what it's photos of, but there is a selfie section, so you can put them in there. Or if it's Pokemon General. I'm guessing if it's a screenshot from Pokemon Go, Pokemon General will be fine. Anyone else starts singing Apex Predator in my head? I did, but I think we could be in the minority here. For those of you who don't know, it's a song from Mean Girls the Musical. If you've seen it, you'll know. If you don't, you think we're gone crazy. The chain is Grandma Bear Goat. You mean Grandma Goat Bear? Grandma obviously at the top of the food chain. Bear at the bottom. It all makes sense. Oh, I stopped twitching. Oh, that's the one. Arceus, why are you not a shiny again? That ferret is a vibe! Sinner, did you know? Did you know the ferret was a vibe? You do now. Can't speak for anyone else's grandma, but I put all my money on grandma against a bear. Oh, 100%. Your grandma is fiery. I would not fight her. I would never. I wouldn't dare. I posted a picture of Melmetal and Grandma in the Pokemon General. Thank you, Dragon Boy. Thank you. Very cute. I will have a look after the stream. Whilst I work through my long to-do list, although to be fair, I'm worried that I'm now starting to feel unwell. The headache's worrying me. Hopefully I'm okay. But I do have a list of things I wanted to get done today. We will see how well that comes to fruition. This is going to be a throwback to YouTube. She probably still does content, to be honest, but I haven't watched it for a while. But the reason I do that every so often is because I used to watch a content creator called Graveyard Girl. She went sippy sippy. I'm trying to think how I describe her content. She was very like spooky, gothy, like alternative girl. Used to do a lot of like hauls and just I don't know. I don't really know what videos she did. I used to just really like them. Graveyard Girl was so much fun. I wonder if she does still do YouTube. I bet she does. I'm gonna find out. Yep, she's still posting. She posted it 3 days ago. She's got 8 million subscribers. Jesus. Jesus! Yeah, mystery boxes, unwrapping. Does this thing really work? Yeah, that's what she used to do. Mostly unboxing videos and stuff. Ooh, a lush haul. Keeps tab open. Sparky! Sparky Tom! Oh my god, it's not that Xena from Sparkyland! Sparkly Tom! I'm gonna call you Sparkly Tom. Sparkly Tom! Sparky, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Let's get you a sprinkle of Xena Doost. Xena Doost, but how are you doing? Sparky, I've hugged you in real life. I've hugged you. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Louis! Sparky! Shouty Tom. I'm good. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Dodagian. Dodagian. Jealous Wig. Shouty Tom and Jealous Wig. Oh my god. You mentioning Sparky Hug reminded me that I've kissed Sparky for Piddles, of course. I love that. Literally. The very first time we meet Sparky Tom, like, Lewis full on walks up to him. He's like, hello, Piddles told me to give you this from him, and just like planted a massive kiss on Sparky Tom's cheek. It was incredible. For Piddles, he says. Lewis just like, wah! We're friends now. Jealous? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't worry, Kurtwig. Number 1, I don't think you're jealous. But number 2, even if you were jealous that we've met Sparky Tom, I can't tell if you're jealous that we've met Sparky or whether you're jealous that we haven't met you yet, but we've met Sparky instead. But either way, I'm meeting you. You have no choice in the matter, Twinny. I'm doing the thing where I'm being creepy again. But I will meet you. I've known people for less time before getting kisses. Haven't we all? Back in today. Back in today. I feel old. Maga? Well, no, it wasn't Maga where I was thinking of, but there's nightclubs everywhere in the world, I guess. Naturally. Right, come on, Arceus, you've got to show up before 3,000. This is just silly now. This is silly. I'm getting grumpy. Xena's getting grump. Xena's getting ang. I've got Arceus angst. Did you meet on holiday? We did. So we went to Sparkyland on our honeymoon because so those of you who don't know where Sparkyland is, Mallorca. Lewis used to live and work in Mallorca back in today, and because we knew Sparky lived there, we were like, Sparky, fancy meeting up? Want to meet? Want to do a meet? And we did a meet. Currently, there's a picture in the Discord. I think I think I'm the one that posted them. I should remember. I'm in the couple goals section. I love the fact it's ended up in the couple goals section because it was on our honeymoon. That's how it's ended up in there. Not suggesting that we're a quadruple because Kane is also in that picture as well. Where is it?
Couple goals?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a picture on Twitter as well. Pictures everywhere. Angry Xena. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Mostly it's because I'm hangry. That's normally what happens. What am I doing? I'm trying to share the picture, but I'm being an idiot. There you go. Xena shares the picture by sharing her entirety of her computer. Sorry about that. Duke! I mean, sorry. Hey, back with food. How are you doing? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Small world because I used to work with Sparky's brother. But I didn't know Sparky back then. This is the picture. It's here. It's beautiful. It's glorious. Who's the other person? It's Kane, but not Kane to Lucifer in the chat. What's Kane's? Oh, thank you. That's Pure Storm TV. Thank you. I always forget because I get confused. But yeah. That is Kane, not Kane to Lucifer, but Pure Storm TV. Oh, look, it's me! Sparky's on my stream! How did you get in there, Sparky? Can you get out? Tap on the screen if you can hear me. But yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely to meet Sparkly Tom. And also Kane, Pure Storm TV. Right, where am I at? Wait, why do you have thing on your taskbar saying news bearish?
You need to get up on your main screen. See taskbar. Bottom right.
So it's the news thing that goes on the computer, but I don't know why it's saying news bearish.
What does bearish mean?
I'm scrolling through it to see if there's anything I can understand, but I don't know. It pops up with things all the time. Sometimes it tells me about the stock market and stuff. It's really confusing. Hi, Dad. I've seen that, but I didn't realise it was Sparky. Did you not? Did you not realise? I probably should have actually added captions in or something, shouldn't I? Oh, look, it's me. I'm ill as sin tonight. Sadly, I need to head to bed now. No worries, Amity. But it was lovely to see you, and good luck with the custard alpaca. Thank you so much. It was lovely to see you, as always, my love. And I hope you sleep well. I am the only Kane. How dare there be an imposter? Can you imagine if I'd found another Xena somewhere? I'd be like, excuse me. But it would make sense. Because then we would know who the Xena is, if not that Xena. Because if I'm not that Xena, then there must be another one. Although it is meant to be a reference to Xena Warrior Princess. But still. But yes, good night, Amity. Good night. Can someone tell my eye to stop twitching? It's genuinely sending me over the edge. He's the reason you called Lucy. It all makes sense. It all makes sense now. Done again. Done again. Done again. Done again. Done again. Done again. Oh, these resets. These resets. I'm reaching that point. I'm getting fatigues. I'm getting soft reset fatigue. Ooh. And my neck is all crunchy. I stop twitching now. Duke, say it louder. Say it louder for the eye in the back. What? For the eye in the back? I don't have. For the eye in the back. Oh no! Oh no! It's not an eye, but it is in the back. Oh no. Walked right into that one, didn't I? The eye in the back. Tell him to change his name immediately. Now! The system's down at work, so Mr. Kirkman can't work. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. But seriously though, it is annoying when you're meant to be working but you can't. So it is an eye. No. I didn't say that. Shh. No one clip it. If I haven't told you guys yet, I'm going to bring all my friends, bring all my Sun and Moon games. Oh, God. We didn't even say the word friends in there. Whenever I read the word friends, my brain is all over the place. All my Sun and Moon games to the part of the altar of the Sun and Moon, and I'm going to do them all at once. Wait, I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What's the altar of the Sun and Moon? I am confused. Dale, I unfortunately have spreadsheets. No. Cyclops and Chew confirmed. No. Man, you crazy. I only got one DS. Boo or yay, depending on whether Mr. Kirkwood wants to be working. This is true. Like, to be fair, when something doesn't work at work, hey, it's either amazing because you're like, yay, day off, or it's frustrating because you spend most of your day trying to work out how to get it to fix. And you're just like, could have been a day off. Moan doing them one at a time. Ultra Sun is already there. Ooh. I must admit, I've not played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I don't really understand, but congrats. Do you want my Ultra Moon copies? Nice, nice. Dadagion. 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 I think Arceus is shiny locked. Oh, my brain is all over the place. I'm so overwhelmed for Onyx Rhyhorn, and they don't want to shine it all. They're so rude. They're so rude. And you, can I give a hug a plushie? What would you like me to hug? Let me know. Or I can choose if you cannot choose one. Bam bam bam. The Pikachu Charizard one, of course. It's on the floor. Lewis is pointing at the floor where I yeeted it. I yoted it. It's like a little bean. Little bean. Wait. Does it have a name? Oh, for some reason I read that as, does it have an anime? I was like, huh? An anime with Pikachu and a Charizard onesie? Yes, please. Does it have a name? I don't know. I don't know. Because the name redeem is not on my channel. And to be fair, I think Lewis is going to remove it from his. I think he's on the fence about it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at remembering. This is why I don't have the name it on my channel, because I don't remember things like that. Little squish bean. Just gonna have a little nap, don't mind me. Shall I do the next reset with my eyes closed? We've done that a few times. I am worried about it though. Imagine if I do it with my eyes closed, it's the one where it shines, I'm just like, huh? What? This is different. I'm not used to this. Okay, I'm doing it with my eyes closed. Dingle, dingle, dingle. I think I'm in front of the Arceus. Right, I'm in front of the Arceus. It doesn't feel shiny. It's not. What a waste of time! It's nice to close my eyes for a few minutes, I'm not gonna lie. Could have had a little sleep. A little sleeper-rooney. Just looking at Pikachu being all cozy and snoozy was making me want to have a nap. Here comes Shakoish. Pikachu. This is the problem, right? We need more plushies, because we always need more plushies. But the problem is, because Pikachu is obviously mascot of the game, you find so many Pikachus in different costumes and I kind of want them all, but I'm like, there must be a limit to the number of Pikachus we're allowed to have, right? Maybe. Sparky John will probably disagree. So then, thank you for the shiny look. Thank you for the shiny look. Oh, I bought a new game and I'm instantly in love with it. What game is it, Sparky? What game? Let us know. Have you been enjoying your new PlayStation as well? PS5, right? I've got such a terrible memory for consoles. A sleeping Xenosaurus stream. This will be the dino discovery of the century. God, no one wants a sleep stream for me because essentially, and Lewis could confirm this, I snore and I sleep with my mouth open. So if I ever did sleep on stream, it would be very much, Mike will be muted and I will be facing away from the camera. It'd just be a pile of duvet. Thank you for the cuddle plush. Have a little drinky poo. Stranger of Paradise. Ooh, yes, been enjoying since I bought the game yesterday. What's it about, Sparky? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Got to love an MMO which only 3 Pokemon you can use. Wait, which has only 3 Pokemon you can use shiny. An MMO which has only 3 Pokemon you can use shiny. Huh? Wait, wait, do you mean a massive mass outbreak? Sorry, I got really confused and came for a minute. And for some reason thought you were talking about massive multiplayer online. And I was like, wait, hold on a minute. Do you mean the, like the outbreaks? The massive mass outbreaks? It's a Final Fantasy game. Ooh, the nice. So 4 warriors of light save the world. Sounds very dramatic and very exciting. Very exciting. It's moments like these when someone describes a game that's exciting and I'm like, and here I am, bloody walking up to a Pokemon, hoping it's a different colour, and if it's not, closing the game and reopening it. Why am I doing this? Help. The moment the shiny hunter realises what she is doing is insanity. You know the phrase, like, what is it? Doing things repeatedly and hoping for the same result is a sign of insanity. If that doesn't explain shiny hunting in a nutshell, I don't know what will. Yeah, massive mass outbreak. MMO for short. And I've seen that, Sparky is a different. Wait, it's a different telling of Final Fantasy 1. Ooh, intriguing. I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games. I've seen lots of people playing them though. Looks like a lot of fun. Right, I'm gonna de-hat. I've been hatted for a while now. My head wants to breathe. Oh, and my hair apparently wants to floof. Why is my hair so floofy? Final Fantasy Legends is and will always be the greatest of the Final Fantasy games. Ooh. The floofiest hair! I've reached maximum Kevin. I mean, maximum fluff. If shiny hunting is a sign of insanity, that explains why I'm comfortable with mentally torturing myself with it. Just all makes sense now. All the pieces are clicking into place, Chaser. 7 is a close second. We've achieved maximum Kevin! It's a prequel to Final Fantasy 1. Ooh. Maximum Kevin. Anything for a Kevin. Bum, ba, da, da, bum. I should have lunch before I forget. Sounds like a good plan. What are you thinking about having? I need to make a decision about what I'm going to have for lunch because I mentioned this last week. I'm trying to do meal prep to make sure that I have things to eat on a weekend during the stream time because otherwise I will be naughty and order food. The problem is I batch made some chicken and I think the chicken has now gone off because I had the stomach ache yesterday. So yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm a little bit concerned. Thankfully, I made all of the chicken in one go and I froze half of it. So luckily the other chicken will be okay in the freezer. It's just the ones that have been in the fridge. So all of this just to say, I don't know what I'm having for lunch today. I do have some options in the house. I'm wondering whether I might just walk down to Tesco Express and go get a meal deal or something. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever I find in the fridge. A good answer, Chaser. A good answer. Baby Kevin's got the magic. And the magic's got Kevin. Almost 3k. Zippia, don't you dare push that button. Don't you dare. I wonder whether you've seen a fresh air might help me. No worries. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan. That's one of the things. When you're feeling poorly, one of the last things you want to do is go out for a wander. But sometimes it can clear out the old sinuses. Get the body pumping. Get the blood pumping around the body. This song is such a bop. I got 20k. What we buying? Whatever you want. The world's your oyster. As long as it costs less than 20k. Joanna buy some fruits to eat. Oh wait. Joanna? Joanna buy some fruits? Oh. I was gonna say. Wow, I'm half asleep. I'm morphing into classical cat. I'm turning into Joanna. I'll take it as a compliment. I feel like Joanna is a lot more chilled out than me though. Like, Joanna, why are you suddenly screaming at things and acting all crazy? Oh wait, it's Cena. Joanna has seen his real name. Ladavi, don't tell anyone. It's meant to be a secret. It's supposed to be a secret. But buy some fruit to eat. Yeah, snacks for grapes. You know what? I could have some grapes. We've got some apples in the fridge. But grapes sounds good right now. I had a big derp. It happens. It happens. Wait. I've seen her ID. I've seen your ID, mate. Don't test me. Don't test me right now. Our marriage is built on a lie. Never. Never. Maybe buy like a salad or something. Oh, I hate salad. No. Well, I don't hate it, but no. My problem is my food has to have a carb in it because otherwise I'll be starving in an hour's time. I think I'm gonna get a wrap or a sandwich. Love grapes. You know what? Grapes are delicious. Kurtwig, have you ever put grapes in the freezer and eaten them? It's kind of delicious. Obviously not right now because it's quite cold. But in the summer, ooh, it's delicious. I like trains. Why is that a quote from Big Bang Theory or is it from something else? I'm sure someone in Big Bang Theory says I like trains. Zena was shocked when she found out my real name was Tarquin. Because I didn't expect it to be that posh. What if there's a great Pokemon that's Smoliv's Counterpart? But Kurtwig. There already is a great Pokemon. It's called Shiny Sharpedo. The grape! And it evolves into a Pokemon with vines. Oh! Pre-made Tesco's meal. Pre-made? Huh? Oh, do you mean like a sandwich or a wrap? Yeah. I wasn't planning on making the sandwich myself. Who do you think I am? I'm lazy. Sylveon! Welcome on in, Sylveon. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Spain is well known for its vineyards and its wine. To be fair, this is true. This is very true. And as we learned from the Parent Trap, so is California. Oh dear. Yeah, Sheldon says trains all the time. I thought it might be. Ah yes! Le grape. The great white shark. But it's purple. A Pokemon with vines is a bad idea. That website is dead, so they should make it have TikToks. Oh my god. A TikTok-inspired Pokemon. Although, to be fair, has there ever been a clock Pokemon? That could be cool. Doing good, and you? I'm doing great, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Sylveon. Do you have room for a muffin? There's always room for a muffin. Oh, I meant one of those you put in the microwave, like a ready-made mac and cheese. Oh, like the ready meals? Ooh. I could do that. I bet they sell them in the Tesco Express. Problem is, I always get diverted by the sandwiches. I could murder a muffin. What flavour, though? That's the question. Now, see, I'm not going to say no to any flavour of muffin, but my personal favourite will always be a lemon muffin. Especially the ones you get from Starbucks and Costa and stuff, where in the middle they have lemon curd. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. They'd have to be quick to get TikTok in before it gets pulled too. Good point. Tico-Toki! They can still do a clock Pokemon, even if it's not TikTok called. Clock Pokemon would be very cool. Tickatito! I follow a Twitter account called Squirtle Quotes. It made one tweet ever. Squirtle. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Why would you need to tweet again after that? You peaked at Twitter at that point. I see a muffin in the kitchen. The urge here is strong, but I need to calm down the sugar craze. Oh no. That muffin is tempting. Yeah, it'd be tempting. I can't believe we're nearly at 3,000 resets. This is stupid. Wait, how am I second? What, on the leaderboard? Have you done any gambles this month? We've had a lot of unsuccessful gambles this month. And to be fair, Zippia, you're here every stream. So you earn points just by being here. So it doesn't surprise me. Andreas, welcome in. Imagine finding it and not catching because no Master Ball. Don't worry. I've got a Master Ball. Don't panic. I'm prepared. I promise. Alright, 3,040. Oh yeah, that too. I was gonna say, you get points for bits too, yeah. All the jump scare bits. It all makes sense now, Zippia. It all makes sense. I've seen that happen 4 times. Oh my god. Oh my god. To be fair, the first few resets I didn't have a Master Ball. I think it was the first stream. And then people were like, get a Master Ball. I was like, okay. So I did. I hadn't used my Master Ball in my Shining Pearl playthrough, so I traded with a wonderful friend of ours, Mr. Empoleon Whisperer, Daniel. I sent one of my Pokemon holding the Master Ball to him, got him to hold on to it for me while I switched games, and then came on to my Brilliant Diamond, got him sending me back. So I do have my Master Ball. But the first stream I didn't, so it could be risky. God died because it struggled. Yeah, he's not got moves that have a lot of PP yet. This is what I've heard. In fact, I think possibly all 4 moves might have 5 PP or 10 PP. It can get dicey. Jump scare in Xena is fun though. And I'm grateful that it brings you joy. Although I'm slightly scared about when the next one's going to be. Dragon Boy, thank you for claiming your daily Shylock. Hashtag Team Naughty Corner. Shocking behaviour. Absolutely shocking behaviour. Bam, 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 bam. It's not much of a lunch, but carrot and it's good bread and maybe homemade by mum. Oh, it's pretty good. Wait, homemade bread? Oh, sounds delicious to me. Sounds delicious. Gonna make an early prediction. Xena will lose a Pokemon on Sunday. Zippia, you can't make a prediction about that now. I got through an entire stream on my Nuzlocke last Sunday without a death, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. Oh, Arceus! My mum makes home bread every once in a while, depending on her work schedule. That's so lovely. That's so lovely. Mum makes bread, but she stayed in Pallet Town flirting with Oak. Oh, lordy. Delia, calm down. Although, technically, in the anime, it's not Delia, is it? Sorry, in the anime. In the game, it's not Delia. Dave Oak. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. Oh, Xena and Lewis. Yes, Sparky. Yes, Sparkly. Sup? Got a date on Thursday. Ah! I'm excited for you, mate. I hope it goes well. I wish Dave was Oak's name. Dave Oak. Go on, Sparky lad. Come on, Sparky. Woo the lady. Woo. Do a big woo. Congrats. Speaking of congrats, 3,000 guys, let's flipping go! Of course it wasn't a shiny. Why? That was an actual outburst of raging. Why did I, like, do a scrambled words like I'm Donald Duck or something, just like in an actual rage? But guys, that is the number where we will wrap it up for today. Oh, hello, Hare. What are you doing? Yeah, no shiny Arceus. Who's surprised? I'm not. I've had enough of this stupid hunt. And I can't wait to find the yellow llama, but I feel like it's going to be forever. Got another one in a couple of dates, couple of weeks too. Ah! Scandalous. It's scandalo. It's the date, the 6th of October. That one caught me off guard there. Sorry. That one really caught me off guard. Okay, I need to find someone to send a raid across to, and I'm really struggling to choose someone. I'm being very indecisive. I might need help. I'm going to have a quick look and see if anyone's doing the Arceus Hunt. Because I do like to have a look. I do like to have a look. But I'm struggling to choose someone. I don't know why. I'm being very indecisive today. So I do apologise. I'm just going to have a look and see if anyone's doing the same hunt as me. Because I do like to look. Okay, so nothing obvious from the BDSP category. I will have a quick look in the Legends Arceus category as well. I went there last week. I think the week before as well. Oh, we were here the week before. I've been there a couple of times. We do like Uncle Stuff though. Thanks for stream, thank you, Twitty. Uses a full power G-Max Volker if on Zeta. How could you? How could you? I feel like no one else is doing this hunt anymore because they've either got it or no one's stupid enough to do it. Quite frankly. Bam, bam. I'll look in Sword and Shield as well. Sorry guys, I'm being indecisive. I'm trying to find a raid, someone to raid. Stick around. I'll have a goosey gander. I'm just eyeballing everyone in the categories to see if I can see anything that looks like a soft reset. But I can't. maybe Limbo Lewis, huh? Yeah, you know what? We haven't been over to a JoJo for a while. So it's not Pokemon we're going to go over to. But we're going to go over to one of our friends of the channel who's playing some Genshin Impact. JoJo is lovely. A really sweet bean. We've known JoJo on Twitch since the very beginning. So let's go give JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa. Let's go give JoJo, not Siwa, the other JoJo, a JoJolin, some love. So let me get the raid set up. A JoJo has a Genshin addiction, and a JoJo is amazing at the game. So you will love it. And honestly, JoJo is just so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. So let's get the raid set up. Let's get the raid messages into the chat. So guys, if you are not a subscriber, copy the first raid message with the stacked sparkles. If you are a sub, second raid message with the animated sparkles, copy the message. I mean, we're spreading shiny look because that's what we do. But you know, maybe shiny look is comparable to Genshin. I hope so. I hope so. But guys, thank you so much for the stream. I'll be back again tomorrow. We're going to be doing our Relicanth hunt, which I keep calling a Basculin hunt. It's not, it's a Relicanth. But we'll be back on that tomorrow. I shall see you guys then for some more shiny hunting shenanigans. Bye, my shiny screamers. Let's go say hi to JoJo. Bye.